feel wrong. I feel wrong supporting the Dumonts and the Adelsons, or the Dumont and Adelsons, JP. Like that's my issue. I just feel wrong supporting them. Like it doesn't feel right to support them. So they own the Mavs. I can't support them. If they sell a team, though, we can talk about it then. But it just doesn't feel right supporting them. And I know that if I'm supporting the Mavericks, I'm supporting them. Yeah, it makes me sick too, man. It makes me real sick. I hate it. Yeah, I thought Mark Cuban used to treat us like we were stupid. You feel me? Like, and now I'm like, dang, we found somebody richer than Cuban, and they treating us even like we stupider. Jeez, dumb and dumber. I feel like. What up, Santiago? Yeah, slander. It's not Nico. It starts at the top. Like I said, it's right now. It's about the ownership now. Like I need the team to be in the new ownership. It's beyond Nico and all that. Like they need to start at the top and then work their way down. Yeah, Black, I get it. Like I said, we all have our difference of opinions and all that stuff and what's going on, but I just feel if you want the real reason, I feel wrong supporting the Adelsons and the Dumonts. Like they called me stupid in that interview. He looked at me in my soul. I felt like I told folks and called it stupid and said if you know basketball. So when he said if we know basketball, I'm like, all right, he must be talking to me then, sir. I'm out.
You don't love what you're doing, then you're going to treat it like anything else. And they don't love the team with the basketball, so it's just another. It's like Monopoly.
But he talking to us in his interview. He talked to us like he loved basketball the way he talked. He was like, I love this and all that. I know about this. He said,
He's a rich somebody. He's somebody's rich son.
Man, they said, oh man, I'm waiting to Friday. We're gonna wait to Friday, y'all. We're gonna break down that whole interview on a new show on Friday. If you're not a member, check out the show we did earlier. If you could become a member of the YouTube channel, we talked about and we showed off a little bit about the new upcoming podcast we're gonna be doing starting next Friday. But the first topic is definitely going to be about that. Yeah, why we leaving. We're going to basically show that again, the interview, and talk about why we departed. But it's going to be more than just Mavs. It's not just a Luka show. It's not about Luka Doncic at all. It's about just educational. We now competing with ESPN. That's what I want to do from baby steps. We want to compete me and Real with ESPN. So we want to try to educate folks on some of the stuff we've learned from older ESPN about sports and all that type of stuff.
Unlearn what ESPN is talking.
Yep. So we want them to stop knowing what ESPN is told them. So now it's about just talking about stuff in general, man. Let's all just have fun, talk about sports. Let's keep it real. Let's go against what we heard on the TV, or you hear a topic or such and such that happened about sports or anything else. Let's discuss it. Let's put it on the thing. Let's all have fun. Let's all have fun like we normally do and just talk about it. Let me talk about anything else. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be about us. It's going to be the Glow Yard and about me and Rel. We don't have to like dictate our show towards a Maverick or use the Mavericks as a way to sell our show. Why? We good enough on our own, and it's a good enough community where we can just talk about what we need to talk about, and people will join.
Organic and real.
Yep. And right now, like I said, and right now, it's not organic and real. Like I said earlier, like you can tell. I mean, if you've really been here for a while, you can tell me and real don't really care about this. It's showing in the work. Like it is what it is. We don't care. We want to hurry and get the show over and all. And I don't want it to be that way anymore. I want to actually enjoy it, be with you guys, talk to you guys, and be like, hey, let's enjoy something. Forget that we talking for an hour. You feel me? Like I want to go back to that type of feeling. So that's what I'm trying to go to, man. Pause, but real talk. So we're gonna try to get back there. Like I said, it's gonna be about anything. You want to talk? More folks want to talk about hockey or something like that. If it's something important going on in hockey, a topic, and something I do know about, let's talk about it, Div. Anything, man. Like, let's talk about important stuff in sports and anything else, man. Like the stuff we just talk about. This is rap. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be just hampered down or just tied to the Mavericks. Why? Why do that?
We appreciate for giving y'all your forgiveness and
Yeah.
stuff and helping y'all build a platform. Now you got the platform. Let's do something with it.
Yeah, let's do something with it. If we ain't enjoying it. And that don't mean, like I told everybody earlier, that don't mean we're going to stop showing Maverick stuff. If Maverick stuff, we're going to put it more into y'all hands of what we showing on Playback and try to keep Playback open. So since it's available daily, like to have something on here where you can come use it as a channel. So if you guys are interested and you like, man, you know what, nothing on TV, hey, come over and watch Playback. Come watch our channel because something's going to be on. You feel me? Like, that's how we want to do. We want to do it for y'all. So we basically make a channel, man. Let's make something where you guys can watch and get what you like from it. You feel me? Like on all type of topics and all. Raul really wanted to make a network. He wanted to compete with ESPN and dedicate it to his late mom and all that stuff. And I was with him for the ride. So we're going to try to do this, man. Like I said, why tie it down to the Dallas Mavericks? But we will still show Dallas Maverick games if y'all interested in seeing that. You feel me? If that's what you want to see that day, that game is the game that everybody interested in, we're going to show that one. Like, it's teamwork. I bet you Latte, you gonna want to see that Lakers game versus the Mavericks, ain't you though? I bet you y'all gonna want to see that Maverick game, aren't you? And we might have our guys back too, so that might actually be a good game. So I'm saying y'all gonna want to see that Maverick game. The Mavericks so stupid though, they stuck. They so stupid that they stuck because they set all this up. So now it's like they really need to tank, but they can't tank because they made this move, and that'll be like telling everybody we lost. So instead of them just being smart, here we go again. You're a billionaire with an ego. Instead of just being smart or saying I apologize, humbling yourself and saying I apologize. We may have made a mistake, guys. We're gonna make it up for you. You'd rather try to get everybody back, push for this, and stay stuck in the middle though, when you probably should just be tanking and ending this. But it is what it is, y'all. Because if you know basketball, that's all I'm saying. If you know basketball, that's what I was told. Certain lineups would be scary and all that stuff. And now we're going to compete in the West when we already were competing in the West. Fucking jackass. Sorry, excuse my language. Idiot. They're going to bring these guys back with less than 10 games to play and tell them to gel and run into the playoffs with no Kyrie, no point guard.
Running off vibes, I guess.
Yep. To say, hey, let's go. That's crazy. That's how you set your guys up for injuries and all. That's stupid. But the Mavs going to do it.
No!
Right now, with you struggling, Klay Thompson should have PTO out the game. I know he don't want to, but I'd sit him so nothing get hurt just in case we got to trade him or something like that. Like, this team is dumb. This team dumb. They already did dumb stuff before. We had Lukai. So, like you said, made up for it. Like folks always said, they just do dumb stuff, man. We sit here and watch certain games and say, why you sit your guys this game and not this game?
So they
just do
a
dumb
BMW,
stuff.
and then they put a spoiler on it, aftermarket spoiler on it, and put big gaudy lights on it.
Or they took they had a Chrysler 300 and made it up like it was a Bentley.
Yeah.
And everybody, what's the price of 300? I get scared about that too, Latte. I talked about Kai before Kai was hurt. I get worried with Klay now playing minutes. Like, what are they trying to do?
Yeah, since they're not known for not being not injured. The idea is that they were supposed to be able to everyone's supposed to have balanced time on the floor. That's what it's supposed to be. That's why we had all these people. We were supposed to be able to balance our people that are sitting down versus our main five basically.
What's
And
that?
now we don't even have a main five.
What's our record right now, yeah? Are we 1 under 500, 2 under 500? Where are we right now? Yep, running out of play. They run out of games for that too. They're going to decide real soon. It's a bunch of decisions happening. And players going to play JP unless kid and them tell them to sit. They've told them to sit multiple times before. We 1 under. Okay. So how if they're gonna keep rocking? I guess because the seed is still available. That's crazy that the seed was available 2 years ago when we tanked. And I was like, man, you can still get in, just win, just win. And they was like, no, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose. And this year, because they're trying to be spiteful, they not gonna tank and the tank can open as well. You're like, no, we're gonna try to win.
Is this working? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I have nothing but problems with Playback, man. My mic is never works off the go.
No, I always gotta unhook it and hook mine back up.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it does the same thing for StreamYard with me too though.
Okay.
It'll say on StreamYard when I start the show and all, I gotta disconnect my mic because it's lost connection with my mic and then reconnect it again. I don't know why.
King, I honestly think they believe what they're saying.
I do.
That's my honest opinion. I don't think they. It's not like they're trying to lie to us. I think they really believe in the move.
I think they
Other
believe
than
it too.
the
I think he's
injury.
dumb. That's why I
Other than
said
the
I think he's an
injury.
idiot. That's why I said that last thing stopped the show because I finally heard Patrick DeMont talk. I've been waiting, and I already knew what he was going to say already, but I just need to hear it directly from him. And when I heard it from him, I'm like, "You're an idiot."
But I'll be honest. I don't think it's just him. I think it's both him and
No,
AD.
I don't think it's just him, but if it's at the top, Div, then shit rolls downhill,
His
right?
mom is the top.
So if
He's
he,
the
if,
second.
I don't
if
think
he's
she
if it's
knows
at the
anything
top,
about
then it doesn't matter
basketball.
because it's all the way at the top.
I think she's clueless. I think she's letting that guy do whatever he
He
wants.
shouldn't be the
This
top.
dude said a whole bunch of dumb stuff on that interview talking about we weren't contending before the trade and all, and everybody got better. We was
I never
above
even
Denver
watched
and
it.
all them. We just
What's
beat the
his
Celtics
name?
when they got better. They didn't pick up nobody. We beat them without either one of our guys. This dude's an idiot, but he's just yelling stuff. But then he talking about, yeah, if you know basketball, we set up a lineup now that people fear where we be contending for years. I thought we was going to win a championship this year. One, that's what y'all said. One, and then two, talking about contending for years. We were already contending.
Okay, so I'll give him this. If you didn't have Kyrie being injury prone and AD being injury prone, you might have a
You
case a
can't keep
little bit.
saying that,
I know,
Div.
but I'm
If that
saying
was the case, the Lakers would be a dynasty.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. When you've
That's what we've
seen
been
it
yelling. That's
before,
what I'm saying to you,
yes,
Div. And I
that's
understand what you're saying, Div. I'm not
yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah,
animated, but I'm not like going off the
yeah,
chip.
yeah.
What
No, I
I'm
know.
saying is, this is why we talked about Anthony Davis when he wasn't
Yes.
on the Mavericks.
Well, that's why the Lakers have struggled.
We already knew what Anthony Davis was.
Even against Denver, the guy would get little knick-knack injuries, and then he couldn't play 100%. And he'd
That's
get
what
his
I'm saying.
ass
We
whooped.
already knew it. We talked this stuff about Anthony Davis in them before.
Yeah.
It ain't like now
Yeah.
we got to change our opinion on it because he on our team.
Yeah.
We got to be like, well, you know what? If he gets healthy and all this, that's what the Lakers been yelling. We've been yelling about the Lakers and all about Anthony Davis.
Exactly. And you know what? Here's the other thing too. People don't like. He's not. They can't come out and say, "Oh, we made a mistake," like you said, because they still have AD. You can't sit there
They're
and say,
saving face
"Oh
because they
man, we
made the
screwed up
trade. They
getting
can't say
you."
I'm sorry. All they gotta say is I'm sorry. People might stay if they say
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just to be like, man, okay, y'all sorry, y'all gonna fight hard for us and all that. They making a civil war between the fans and the management.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Imagine if he says this sorry thing, right? Right now, I'm assuming you mean I'm sorry I made the trade, or are you saying I'm sorry about what? What are you saying he needs to apologize for
They're
exactly?
gonna have to say I'm sorry for making the trade.
Okay, but if they do that, then you risk the thing where Kyrie leaves and then AD says, "I want to get traded, and this is the team I'm
You're
going
right.
to."
So that's what I'm saying. They're stuck right now, but I think they're gonna do
Yeah.
that either way.
Oh,
That's
you
how I
think
feel.
those
But
guys are
you're stuck.
ditching?
You're stuck right now because you made a dumb decision. You. Whenever you make a dumb decision, you know how this work, Div. If you
Mm,
lie or do something like that, you got to keep lying, right?
mm.
So right now, somebody got to stop it. You have to stop the bleeding. No, they're not stopping the bleeding. They keep cutting.
I will say
They
this
keep
though,
shifting
too,
the
King.
blame to everything else but themselves.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no way. This is not the players' fault. This is the management's fault. That's it.
Here you go, Div. Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Did you see the somebody was had went around, they
No
wrote an article,
timetable for
and
his
they had been
return.
talking to the former players that used to play with Luka Doncic, like
Yep.
the Josh Greens, the
Yep.
Quentin Grimes, all them type of players. All of them said this was a bunch of BS. Quentin Grimes said it's part of the reason he won't be here no more. He's still in contact with Luka. All of
Wow.
how what? Oh my God, Dave, it's not
Yeah, that's
hitting, man.
interesting.
Like I said, it can't. It's not connecting because nothing's connecting. Based off of what they saying, how are the players saying the opposite?
Yeah,
And they play the game.
that's
Josh Green said the last 2 years, Luka's leadership has been incredible.
that's unreal. Really, I didn't hear about Josh Green making comments.
I wish I'd have shared that. I was trying not to. It's Luka stuff, so I'm trying not to be like just a Luka
Yeah, yeah,
centric.
yeah,
Like my page, somebody had something. I wish I'd have shared it. I wish I'd have bookmarked it at least. He had an article where he went through one of the MFFL updates or something like that. He
yeah.
reshared it, but he was talking a bunch of their like older players and all of that. He said I wanted to go around when I saw Josh Green to play when we played against the teams and all. He was talking to the players that we played with. It was on
Mhm.
other teams. And he was like, "No, that doesn't represent Luka at all."
Wow, that's it. That's crazy, man. Like man, that's crazy.
Kyrie even said that doesn't represent Luka. That's what I'm like.
Well,
Where
Kyrie
is this
disappeared
coming
for
from?
2
What
days, man.
happened?
He disappeared for 2 days. He didn't say nothing. 2, 3
The
days.
and then the owner got the nerve to say out his mouth. You know what I think the owner did? I'm keeping it 100. When I heard that, you know what came to my brain? I said we went to the finals, right?
Yeah.
And we lost. He said it out his mouth. So we lost in the finals. Duh, we lost in the finals. We try to get better.
We
This
did get
dude,
better.
this I think what this dude did is saw that we lost
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, we got a superstar that ain't got a ring yet. I'm gonna keep the one that got a ring and get another one that got a ring,
Oh
and
my
that's gonna get us
god.
a ring
What a
instead of
dumbass.
knowing who's more the talent." And he's a jackass. He's a
But the thing is,
jackass,
I'll be
bro.
honest, if he was watching TV, he would have believed the hype, like, oh, Luca's defense is terrible. You can't win this way. I mean, that's what they were all saying after right?
That's why I was saying the
They're
whole time, like
trashing Luca.
about
So
not
if he
bashing
heard that
Kyrie,
stuff,
but like
oh man.
Kyrie played like horrible in the finals.
Yeah, but they
If
didn't go
anybody's
after
gonna get
Kyrie in the
attacked, I
media.
would think it would be him, even though he didn't deserve to be attacked.
Yeah,
But I would think it would be him. They
yeah,
thought Kyrie got a ring already. Okay, he set. We
yeah.
need him. We got Klay Thompson. He got a ring. We just went and got him in the offseason. Let's
Can I
go
be
get us
honest?
Anthony Davis too and trade Luka for him because then we got 3 guys already got a ring. That's how we're gonna get a ring because they
I'll
all know,
be
they already had a ring before, so they're gonna win a ring together.
King, I'll be honest.
That didn't
I,
work
s-
for
I
the
started
Nets.
questioning Jason
Then they
Kidd
tried to
too.
do it on
I'm
the
I'm
Nets
wondering
because
if he's
what's his
doing
face
the
don't got a
Weasley
ring, but
things
they
he
tried
did
to do it on the
before.
Nets. They tried to build a super team over there. That fell apart.
Yep. What you saying, Div?
I'm wondering if Jason Kidd is in there too with this stuff,
They're all in there until they say no. That's
right?
how they're all a part of it. It rolls
Yeah,
downhill. When I
yeah,
heard the owner say it, it rolls down the hill until I hear somebody say no.
yeah. So a part of me says like, yeah, I think it's a group thing. They decided as a group of owners and leadership group, they said, you know what? We don't want to deal with this anymore. This guy doesn't listen to us, blah blah blah, this and that. You know what I mean? I think it had nothing to do with the players. I think it had to do with Luca and his attitude towards them.
I don't even know if it's towards them because none of the players saying
Not
Luca
the
don't have.
players.
But
The
what I'm saying is none of the
coach,
players say Luca
Nico,
talk
and the
towards the
upper and
ownership
the
and all them
owners.
like that. I
Yeah.
think it's something stupid. I don't even think it has that much logic. Like that's what I'm saying.
Oh
I
wow.
think it's stupid. I think they thought some dumb stuff like what I just said as far as the champions there.
They probably on
I
paper.
thought they also then sat there and thought about Kyrie and the whole Mamba mentality and all that stuff.
Oh man.
Kobe had a Mamba mentality with. That's why they never said talk about Dirk. Dirk's the franchise player of this organization. They never talk about Dirk when they talk about players that we need to win a championship. They've never
I
talked about Dirk once. But even with saying all that, I think that they got into that ring thing and got into that Mamba mentality. And I keep telling everybody that's why people fall in these fandoms with these players and on certain players because of that Mamba mentality. Everybody don't win like Kobe. Kobe didn't win like Mike. Mike
right,
didn't win like LeBron.
right,
You
right.
feel me? Like you don't say, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna get everybody that want to be this Kobe Bryant to try to be over here." And Kobe's the only person that won rings.
And King, it's not just one way to win a championship. That's what people have to understand. There's more than
Bro,
one
less
way.
than a year, we were in the chat. We were in the finals less than a year
Yeah,
ago.
I know, man.
3 games away from winning a ring, and they got rid of our main guy because
I
he
will
said
say this.
because he said we didn't get better this year because we had to get better to trade deadline, even though injuries didn't occur either year though. And I guess because of all that we didn't work, we had to get better last year, and we got better. We made it to the finals and lost. The reason that all that happened because of Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, not according to what's that guy that has a podcast that Nico got him a job? What the heck is his name? Oh man.
All that because of Luka Doncic.
Something run.
The reason
What
we
is
were
that guy's
slow
name?
last year at the middle of the season, Luka Doncic. The reason we lost in the finals was just Luka Doncic. The reason we were slow this year was because of Luka Doncic.
King, what's that guy's name that used to play for us that has a podcast?
Which one? Theo Pinson?
Yes. Oh my god, dude. That guy is so nasty. I couldn't believe it. He was just trashing Luca, man. He said the reason we made it to the finals and the only series that Kyrie didn't outplay Luca was the final series against Boston.
And guess what? Guess what, bro? And Theo Pinson is trying to get a job over here, Div, right now. Theo Pinson told everybody, shut up. Theo Pinson told when Rachel Nichols made a comment about overworking Kyrie led
Yeah.
to stuff, he retweeted and made a whole post going at her. This dude's really trying to get a job that seriously over here.
Wow.
Theo Pinson been nonsense since he's been on his team. I've been yelling that. TGK been liking dude. He is exactly. Theo is a lap dog. Exactly, Latte.
That's embarrassing though, man, to do that.
It's in the way Luka did for you, the way you cheerleaded for Luka and all. We
Oh
won the
man.
conference finals and all to go and turn on him. When you was yelling and we
That
one
was
piece away from going to
nasty,
Spencer
bro.
Dinwiddie from winning the championship, then it
That's
changed.
nasty
You a
work.
fool, bro. You a
That's
clown.
embarrassing. It's
You're a
embarrassing.
clown.
I
You're a
was in
clown.
there.
You're a clown. You're a clown. That's why I come and hit you and you're not in the league. You're a clown. You're a
Oh
clown.
my god. It was so
You're a clown. When you thought
embarrassing
they were gonna
listening
get you
to
here
it.
last year and you were talking like nonsense, and I was like, no, they're not, and he didn't bring you here. You're a clown, and you're gonna keep yelling, and we're not gonna bring you back because he didn't bring you back before. He's not gonna bring you back. Why? He keeps moving forward. He don't do that nonsense. Nico never goes back. So why would he bring Theo Pinson back? Get the hell out of here, bro.
I was in their chat. I'm not kidding. He's going, I said, this is what I've typed in their chat. I go, Mavs cooked. Obviously, Nico gambled, hoping if he traded Luca and won this year, people would say he is awesome and pump his tires. That's what happens when you pretend to have Mamba mentality. And then I said, as for the minutes and ACL, if you play more, your muscles don't recover and your muscles don't trigger on time to protect your ligaments.
You know the part
Hence
that they didn't
why load
realize, Dave?
management is a thing in the NBA.
You
Talk
know
to
the part they didn't
doctors.
realize? The part they don't realize is that Luca is one of the closest, if like one of the closest, if not the closest, to the Mamba mentality in the NBA. Only part of Mamba mentality Luca don't got is the eating part and all that stuff. And that
Yes,
part can
yes,
still come with time. Like I kept telling folks, he's only
yep,
25.
yep.
You just got rid of him. He had the mind. All you had to do for Luca, like we always yelled, was get him to take himself seriously, to understand he's his own worst enemy.
Yeah,
That's all you had to get with Luca. Like, bro, it's you, Luca. You can be by far just laughing at dudes. They gave that up, bro. You know how.
that's
Hold up,
pretty
another
bad.
thing for you, Div. What about your guy Anthony Edwards saying that he watched a bunch of Luca film?
Yeah, that was impressive. That's
Oh
smart.
no, Div, that's
He's
your guy.
showing
No,
me
that's
he's
not
smart.
impressive. Nah,
Hey,
bro,
that
he ain't
shows me
athletic,
he's
man.
smart.
He
He
said the
knows
guy he
his.
watched the most in the NBA is Luca, help him how to work double teams and all now and
Yeah,
all that. So when I
yeah, that
told
was
you that a guy
impressive.
like Anthony Edwards want to play with Luca and all, and I said watch the Lakers to get a max player and all that nonsense.
Oh man, they
You,
could get him.
you know how I talk, but they tell me I'm crazy when I talk.
You're right, man. That would be a lethal combination.
But
You
who we
can't
say
tell
he
me.
watch, who we say he love, who we a fan of, who game,
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's why I
and Luca
remember there's
only
a
what
clip.
3 years older than him.
And I remember there's a clip of him during the playoff game where Luca made a step back where he went around a screen and he tried to like block him, and
Uh huh.
Luca made the three. And he's telling one of his guys on his bench
What
laughing
can I
about it.
do,
He
man?
looked at the
He's
kid
cooking.
wearing his jersey. He was laughing about it. I'm like, oh my God, man.
I told y'all. Remember last year when they tried to make it like he was standing beside Anthony Edwards and doing like Devin Booker?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I told everybody no, that wasn't that.
That wasn't
Luca
that.
went over to him, was like talking to him like it's okay, man, and all, like giving him like
Yeah.
pointers, like I'm cool with you and all. And he was like, no, it's all that, bro. I'm just crazy. I'm telling you, Div, just wait till I get a platform. Wait till I'm on ESPN or something like that, Div. They're gonna love me.
That
They're
would
like,
be
damn,
awesome.
yo,
That would be
you
awesome.
on one. He be paying attention.
Oh
Wait till I'm
man.
on there. Just wait.
Man, it's unbelievable to me. Like I can't believe I was talking shit I'll trade Luca for these guys so I can win right now.
And
And these
Anthony
idiots
Edwards says
actually
the
did it.
guy he watches, the guy that he watches in the league, the Div.
I
You
can't
talk
believe it
about
either, man.
Anthony Edwards, Div.
Oh my
The
god.
guy that Anthony Edwards said he watches in the
Unbelievable.
league, Div. Who he say? Who he say? Who has he been giving love to, Pod, since this trade has happened?
That's crazy.
Anthony Edwards is a fan of Lucas, that dude. I've been trying to tell you forever.
Yeah. Well, they would. I think he gained a lot of fans with that Phoenix Suns
So you know what's
because they
happening
saw a
now?
guy
So,
talking
so
shit.
let me tell you what's happening now. Because
Hmm.
I mean, because I watch basketball. It's normal.
Yep.
Luka and them losing, right? Losing a couple games, right?
Yep.
And people want to say, "Oh my God, it's because of Luka and all that stuff."
Oh, I know. And nobody believes that
Bro,
though.
no, it's not. You know how many people missing off that damn team right now?
I think
That
got
Luka
all of
holding them down and all that. No, it's not. It's
them.
context. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention. Luka's
Yep.
still getting into form. Luka just was
Yep.
cooking the other day against Giannis and them. Bro, when
45,
LeBron
man.
come back, LeBron day to day. You know why? Because LeBron wasn't really hurt. You know what LeBron doing?
Resting for the playoffs.
Getting ready for the play.
You want to
What you
know the
say it
truth?
again, Dave? What you? Because what do you
Resting
think?
for
We'll
the
see.
playoffs. And you know what? Guess what they're doing tonight? Luca's
What?
not playing, and a bunch of guys aren't playing.
What you said? You
They
said
don't
resting
care.
for the playoffs.
Yep.
You said the playoffs.
Yep.
You said they're getting ready for playoffs, huh?
And you know what? They don't want to finish second. They want to finish fourth. That's what
Bro,
they want to finish. People don't get that.
they don't care where they finish. They got Luka and Bron. They gonna get
True.
healthy. Like Bron, you go store some energy right now. We need you for a run.
Yeah.
We need you
Man.
for a run. 2020, we needed you for a run. We need you
Yep.
to come back and we need you to run.
I'm gonna be. Can you imagine if he wins another ring? That'd be amazing. That'd be crazy if he wins this year.
No. The 45, cool. My thing was the 50. The 50 with Luka. I
And
want
you know
Luka to
what?
always be
Against
50.
Boston, they were within 4 points before he got injured. They were
Yeah,
coming
four,
back.
that four,
Woo! That would have been
that
interesting, boy.
45, I'm fine with that. You're gonna lose some 40-point games.
Man.
I didn't want him to get 50 though, because they were like down. He had 45 and they were down by damn near 20.
Yeah, I know that's crazy. Eh?
He tries to, Sharon, but then AD don't help him out. That's usually what they try to do, especially now with his age and give him time away. It's about spurts, man. This dude 40 years old, he ain't gonna win no MVPs and nothing no more.
Yep. He's smart, man. He knows
Hear
what he's
me?
doing.
Yeah, I hear you, try.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna tell Div. Div, isn't it crazy that LeBron's looking like an MVP level player at 40 as soon as he starts playing with Luca?
He hasn't looked good, man. What are you talking? He got player of the month.
No, Did you hear what he said?
No,
Try said, isn't it funny that LeBron start looking like an MVP player again because he playing with Luka?
well, yeah, because you can't double. You got to freaking.
What
And he's
was that?
getting the ball. He's getting the
Dude,
ball in an ideal spot.
I
Like that's what.
cannot believe you, Div, that you ever suggested trading Luka Doncic off the team,
Dude,
man.
I was just trying to
Div,
get
I
entertainment
will
going in
never,
here, man.
Div,
I
that
knew it
you
would get people
ever
going.
suggested that and put those words out there
Oh
in the
my
air.
god, you
And I
did
told you
say that,
words
but I
had
didn't think
power
it was real,
and
man.
people were following you, had a cult behind
Oh
you that
my
was listening to
god,
what you were saying. And
I
then the
would have done
Kyrie
it.
stands were loving you, the ones that don't really pay attention to basketball, that just hate the guy to help the guy. For some odd reason, that's stupid.
Wow, that's
They were all
crazy to me,
following
man.
you, listening to your words and all. And I'm like, Dave, what are we talking about? This is Luka Doncic.
No, but I made it very obvious that I was saying if you wanted to win right now, because I knew that's more
If you
believable.
want to win
It's more
right now, you
believable,
keep
right?
Luka Doncic, bro. Div, listen to me, Div. This is why I say what I say about Joker and Giannis. And him. If he really better than him, then there's no trade. I'm always taking the best player. There would have been no player I would have taken over Michael Jordan.
Oh no,
None.
you're right.
There
Yeah,
was no player I would have taken over LeBron
even if you
James.
could win right now with the
There was
trade,
no who was
yeah,
the win now player is the best player.
yeah, I know.
That's what I'm trying to say to you, Div.
I
The
love it.
win now
That's
you don't go
crazy to me.
trade him for Anthony Davis because
That's
Anthony Davis
crazy.
not better than Luka. Why
I
would you
know.
do that?
Because they
I don't
really
want to hear,
thought.
oh, because the defense makes it sound better.
I
We
know
had a
that's
great
exactly
defense.
what it is. That's exactly what
That's
they believed.
dumb, bro. If that's the case, why don't Giannis win every year?
And here's the thing about that Boston series. We held them to the lowest scoring,
Yeah.
but we couldn't
Why didn't
score because
Minnesota
guys were
win,
missing
Div?
open shots. And
Why didn't
then
Minnesota win, Div?
we went and picked up guys that actually
Div, Minnesota had
can make
they were
open
talking about they
shots,
had the
and we
greatest
get rid of the
defense
guy.
of all time. Why they didn't win?
Think about this, King, though. Think about it. So you lose to Boston. You're like, man, we held our own defensively. We just couldn't get those open shots to go down. We go get Grimes. We go get um, uh, Najee Marshall. We go get Clay Thompson, guys that can knock shots down when they're open,
We ain't
right?
get no better though. We ain't get no
And then
better.
we trade the guy that gives them the ball. That's brilliant.
Mm.
That's brilliant
You
shit
say
right
Quentin?
there.
You say Quentin Grimes getting 30 with ease now to playing with Luca?
Isn't that sick?
You say Quentin Grimes? Div. You
That's
saying
great,
Quentin
bro.
Grimes getting 30 in them easily now?
He had
Kind of like
45.
remember Jalen
Didn't he have
Brunson?
45?
Oh, you remember Jalen
He would have
Brunson?
had 50 if he made his free throws.
You remember Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, same thing.
Remember how he played?
Mhm.
Remember how he learned behind Luca and all that?
Mhm.
You suggested trading that guy away, Div.
I actually said if he doesn't sign, if you don't, you give him the money that you're expecting to sign him for, and if he refuses to sign, you got to get something for him. That's what I was
You
saying.
got to get something for him, but
But
you
you should have
still
signed him. You should
you
have signed him.
don't.
I
But
don't see the
that's
reason
if
of
the
not
contract
signing
we
that
talking
guy.
about. You were talking about that for right now, this year. You better. No, you not.
No. What I'm saying is when to me, I don't understand why they didn't sign him with the money he wanted.
Like Anthony Davis,
That's
bro.
the part
The idea of
I
that
don't get.
defense is not better than the idea of Luka Doncic and what he, or not the idea of what he is. Screw an idea. The idea of anybody's defense is not better than Luka. Who making that shot in front of Rudy Gobert in the moments like that, other than Luka at that moment?
No,
Against the best defense, arguably of all time, and all that. They just
that's
beat the
true, man. They were glazing
MVP.
their
They had
defense,
the
weren't they?
greatest defense, and
Yeah,
you can't score against them.
they were
Tell me,
glazing.
who else shoots that bucket and makes that bucket in that situation other than Luka Doncic, Dave? You
Yeah.
tell me. On a
And
busted knee. You
and did
tell
you
me.
and did you see the defender that was covering Luca when he got switched? You could see before even Luca shot it.
Yeah,
He was
when
like,
it was Jaden
ah,
McDaniels, he was
shit.
looking
Yeah.
like, damn, it's over.
You see, yeah,
It's over. I gotta
he was
switch.
like, oh
I gotta
no.
switch because I can't double right here because he's gonna throw the ball to Lowry for the tie. I
Yeah,
gotta switch. Damn, this is over.
yeah,
This
you could
is a
see it in
wrap.
his
And then he
face.
just starts skating. Put him on ice. Put him on ice
I
and
still
just won the
remember him
game like that
skating.
with ease and looked at him and said, "You can't stop me," and walked away.
Oh
And
my
you
god.
suggested to trade him away, Div, for Giannis, for
Dude,
Anthony Edwards.
I was just saying, not Anthony Edwards. I,
You
I
suggest
said if you
trading him
wanted to
for
win now for
Giannis,
like a big
man.
center type, and now I
You
guess
know,
they went and
bro,
got a center.
Okay, Giannis won the championship, right? Because KD kept
Yeah,
we keep context. You know, I keep context
yeah,
on KD
yeah,
and all that. I keep context. I talk about he shouldn't have had his foot in the line. It is what it is.
yeah.
Why Giannis can't make out the first round since he won a championship?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. He's one dimensional. That's the problem.
So Div, why would you trade Luka Doncic for Giannis?
Dude, I was just trying to talk shits to get people. You know how I am.
Nah, man,
I don't
you had
believe
a
that
cult. I
stuff.
told you
I know, but
that
I don't
cult
believe
and
it,
your
man.
words. Now look
I
at
can
your
say,
words.
yeah,
Your
but
word
wait, listen.
powerful. You see how powerful
Listen,
those words were.
man, I can't believe people believe. I'm just looking at it going, okay, what would people believe? Oh, yeah, they'll believe that Luca sucks on defense, and we have a guy that can do what Luca does in Kyrie, right? And then you throw in a center that's really good defensively, and now they'll think this
Div,
is it.
I'll
That's
start.
how they
Div, listen
think.
to this.
That's
Listen
how
to
you
Div.
just put it
Div.
together, and people just follow it, man.
Div.
That's just how you do it.
Our starting lineup was undefeated this year.
No, we were second place when we're
Div, listen to me again, Div.
with Luca
Div,
not even playing good.
listen to this again. Listen, we ain't get no better. We ain't get no better. If you know basketball, if you know basketball, because we ain't get no better. We were struggling. Okay. Our
Uh,
starting lineup was undefeated this year.
that's true
When they
too.
listen. Oh my God, I want to say it again. I'm gonna say it again for the folks. You know what undefeated mean, right? Y'all know 6-0 and all. It means they're O on that other side.
Oh
Our
my god,
starting
that's too
lineup was
funny.
undefeated, Div.
Hmm.
We kept yelling, just get healthy. Our starting lineup, when they start, the starters are supposed to start, and everybody in their right row was undefeated.
Yep.
Number one net rating in the league.
Yep.
But if you know basketball, you know, and you know basketball, of course, if you know basketball, I will bet anybody house you can get rid of me take me out back like old Yeller. If I lose your house, right? That I know more basketball than Patrick DeMont. He
Oh,
older than me, ain't he?
obviously,
I know for a freaking
those guys
fact
don't,
I know more basketball than that man does.
because you watch it. Those guys don't
I
have
know
time to
for a
watch
fact I
basketball.
know more basketball than Patrick DeMont.
Yeah.
I look at the devil right now and bet my soul that I know more than Patrick DeMont.
Yep. Doesn't take much, right?
This dude said, if you know basketball. At that point, he didn't understand how dumb he sounded and how dumb he looked. But he's just a billionaire, though. He got that money.
He's so stupid. I can't like. How do you not
And
know
he
you made
said
a
that like
bad
he tried to
trade
he
when
tried to make that,
everybody thinks it's
bro.
fake?
That's what billionaires do. They
Everybody
try
thinks
to like
it's
just
fake.
say stuff, be the loudest in the room. They do the Stephen A. Smith. So you the loudest in the room, and mean you right. So he tried to do a little. And if you know basketball, everybody should have said, "You don't know basketball, bro." Like
Oh
you
my
don't. That don't mean you know basketball because you yell if you know basketball.
Yeah. That's crazy to me, man.
So he the only person that know basketball because don't nobody else seem to be like, damn, that's a smart trade. You know what? I've heard people say the Mavericks won the trade and the Lakers won the trade, right?
No,
Not
not anymore. It's over.
hold on. Even if they did, okay. I've heard
Yeah.
people say that. I've heard people say the Lakers have won the trade. Have you heard anybody say that the Mavericks have won the trade and the Lakers lost the trade?
No, I've never heard somebody say the Lakers
Heard
lost that
anybody say the
trade.
Lakers lost the trade? Anybody?
People always agree you make that deal 10 out of 10 times
Yeah.
because of 10 years
Yeah.
minimum. And here's the kicker, man. Like they literally didn't have to give up all those guys. So next year, technically, they can go get Najee Marshall and the guy from Indiana, that center. What the hell's his name?
Bro,
I always
I
forget his
cannot
name.
believe they did this, bro. That's what hurt. It's like
Can you
this.
imagine if they get that?
Bro, we would have won the championship this year. Yo,
I
I
know,
swear,
man. I
Dib.
know, man.
You don't know
I
how
know if they
that's
were healthy,
bro,
they
you
would be.
don't know how much I really believe that it wasn't a game. When I yelled to y'all those couple years ago that we was going to the
Yeah, I know.
conference finals, I really believed that. I was like, bro, we good. And even when people didn't believe me, I just kept yelling, no, this conference finals a bust, y'all. We good. This dude, Jalen Brunson, nice. We good, y'all. They was like, no, I don't believe you. Yo, this year I really believed, man, we was gonna win the championship this year. We
Well, they
had
would have had a
everything.
really
We was
good
going to win the
chance.
championship. Yo, Klay Thompson beat the Celtics by himself, Div. That's when it was over. That's when I knew it was over.
Yeah.
When we won that game against the Celtics and Klay, and it was no AD or Luke on the floor, I said, it's over. We'd have won.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah,
We'd have
no,
won the championship.
I can't believe they didn't believe they could have a chance. Like they actually made good moves to get players around that could shoot,
And now Luka
and
back
then you get rid of Luca. Like what the
back
hell?
scoring 40 and all efficiently and all that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
I thought his knee was done.
And he doesn't even have those bloody marks anymore. That's what's
You know
weird.
what's crazy though? He does. I think it's just black now. He wearing black tights now.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't show through underneath everything. But he should have been doing that in the first place, Mavericks. That'd have been smart. But he's shooting efficiently, doing his thing, whatever now. He fine. I heard earlier that the Knicks were trying to get Vince Carter, but Toronto thought his Achilles was done. That's why I kept telling folks Vince Carter was a beast. He kept lying to folks back in Toronto having beef. He was lying like about his injuries and all that. So they thought he was like done. Then when he went to New Jersey, he showed that he was still nice again. That dude, if New York would have got Vince Carter, oh damn, that'd have been a different history.
Yep.
I think Vince would have got a championship then because he got other people to come play with him and all. Damn, that'd have been crazy.
Yeah, people liked him. Good personality.
He wears the white like knee pads and all. He usually got a black like look underneath. It's usually a black tight that's on his leg.
Hey, have you noticed? I'm curious. Like, have you noticed a lot of numbers going down because of the trade?
What on like my streaming all?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, man, our show's trash now. Don't nobody watch it. Look at Playback. How many people in here right now? It's 24. Man, we were getting up to like
That's
damn
not
near
bad.
100 and all that.
Oh yeah, you're right. We were. I remember that. Yeah,
Like,
you're right. It was
it's
huge
basically
numbers.
people that ask for VIPs now to be in here.
Huh.
Like
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
and I
I
understand.
haven't seen K Choice since the trade.
I've seen K-Choice. K-Choice been here.
What
So a
about
lot of
Big
folks
J?
like
He's disappeared.
even if you if you want to be a Luka fan and you still here, like sometimes you may not want to be a Luka fan. A lot of people was just done with the Mavs. You feel me? Like they come to the realization, even if they're still staying a Mad fan, that this season probably done. So I think people just don't want to watch the games no more. Like this game isn't interesting. Who cares? I know folks gonna be like, well, they got a chance to win and they might get it close and all this. No one cares. That's how I feel like. No one cares.
Mm.
I really don't want them to win. I don't think winning is the best option. So it's like that's dumb to me.
Actually, I'll be honest. What I was hoping to see, I was hoping that they do come back, those guys, and they beat OKC. That would be the funniest shit ever.
I don't think the Mavs gonna be OKC.
No, but it would be funny, wouldn't it?
I know it would be, but I don't think they. I
That
don't
would
think
be
they.
the funniest thing ever, man.
I know PJ, and that's putting a lot on PJ Washington's shoulders. I know PJ like cooks OKC, but then not having Luka
Yeah,
either one,
yeah, it's different.
and then saying the series is on PJ Washington, they just had to cook. Like PJ just got
No,
to a
but I'm saying
zero.
if AD comes back, that's
AD
what I'm
could
saying.
come with bro. Like that's a lot to be. I don't think they're good enough. I think the point guard position is what's gonna hurt them,
Yeah, but it
even
would
when
be
they're
interesting
healthy.
because they would be playing with like house money,
Yeah, they
like
have
there's
house money,
no
so
pressure,
OKC
zero
would have all the
pressure.
pressure. They would have.
Yeah,
OKC has to win this year. They got to win. They got to
they
they got to
have
get to the
to. Yeah,
finals. They have to get to the
yeah,
finals. OKC got to get to the finals this year.
yep.
I think maybe the conference finals they'll give them some slack. They'll be like, okay, they got a step further, whatever. But they got to at least get to some type of finals. They cannot like lose in a first round, second round.
Who would you like to see play OKC in the first round?
Anybody. Well, except for Sacramento. I think like Sacramento would have like
Yeah,
no
Sacramento's
chance.
garbage. That'd be boring.
I think Minnesota would have a chance.
Yeah, that would be amazing to watch,
I
especially
think
after what
Golden
Ant did.
State. I think Mavericks would have a chance. I think like anybody but Sacramento.
Yeah,
Sacramento's just going in the playoffs to lose. I don't think Sacramento wins a series against anybody.
yeah, yeah. I think. Yeah. What do you think of Houston? Do you think they could still do good in the playoffs?
Yeah, that would be a good matchup. Houston versus OKC. I think OKC could beat Houston though.
Yeah.
I think Houston might be the best matchup to try to get in the playoffs.
Like the
Even more than
easiest.
OKC. Like I think OKC can win a round.
Yeah.
I don't know if Houston can win a round though.
What about Golden State? Eh? They've
I
been.
think Golden State could beat Houston.
Yeah. I actually would love to see that, but they keep
I think
winning.
Golden State could beat OKC now. Like it'd be a battle when they're gonna be like OKC not gonna go out of that series like, damn, this was easy. Cause like Chet not the guy. OKC don't got guys that will pound you. Pause. You feel me? Like
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be an
so
easier
without
series.
having that, like
Well, they
Golden
got one
State can
guy.
just
They got
go.
one guy that plays football.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like a Hartenstein and like a
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren and all.
Yeah.
Now the Lakers beat the hell out of the Warriors. If it's no, I'm gonna tell you this. This is like I say. I got rules, Toronto. I got rules in the NBA. There will never be a team with Rudy Gobert as the number one center that will beat Luka Doncic in a playoff series. That will never happen. That can't happen. That's like it's like putting the opposite or putting the same magnet together or whatever. Like it can't go together. It won't. It'll
I
repel.
really, I like the
Another
idea
thing that
though.
will never happen. That will never happen is Steph Curry beating LeBron in a playoff series without Kevin Durant.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's why they went for Kevin Durant. That's
Yeah,
why they wanted him.
that's why. If LeBron got all his guys, if Steph got all his guys,
Yeah, it's
I'm
over.
always picking Braun.
Yep.
I'm always picking Braun, y'all.
Same.
Any game they play, I'm picking Braun. The only reason Steph Curry get any type of dubs on Braun is when he had Kevin Durant. Braun owns Steph Curry. No disrespect. He owns that dude.
Yep. He really does.
He owns him.
You
It
know
is
who
what it
else?
is.
You know
He
who
owned him
else?
before Kevin Durant. He's owned him after Kevin Durant. The only times he's gotten him is when Kevin Durant was together with him. That's the only time Steph has a positive run over LeBron.
And it's in LeBron's in his head too.
2015 they lost because his dudes were hurt. It was Braun by. That's what I'm saying. If you give Braun his dudes, and it went to 6 with Braun by himself,
What was that little Australian guy's name that was his
Matthew
second best player?
Dellavedova. It went
Like, he
6 with
literally-
Braun by himself. They almost lost that one with Braun by himself.
Yeah.
Braun will always cook Steph Curry.
Yep.
It's like taxes, y'all. That's why they call Kevin Durant having a 73-win team.
Yep. You think Braun stays next year? Oh, he's muted.
I believe having the Lakers put the Warriors out in the playoffs. I feel like they beat them in a play-in. I feel like didn't they beat them in a series 2 time or something. So I thought DV. Appreciate you, DV.
Didn't John Morant knock him out too once in the play-in?
No, John Morant not about to play in.
Got him in a play-in.
Steph
didn't he?
Curry has lost the play-in a couple times.
Yeah, but that was a play-in that John
Yeah, he
Morant
lost
got.
the series though. When they had a series,
Yeah.
Memphis lost.
That was the year they went to they won.
That was the year they beat us. They won the championship, right?
Yeah. That's
Man, if Memphis would have beat that series, we might have won the championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
No, Jaren Jackson Jr. would have cooked this. Memphis would have. Boston probably would have won. Yeah, I don't want with Boston.
I got to tell you, man, Tatum's playing good.
I mean, Tatum not a bad player. You know, I'm gonna beef for Tatum.
Yeah, I actually think he's better. He's their best player, in my opinion.
He is their best player.
I don't know why people think Brown is.
Because they hate Tatum. It's hating.
What the hell has Tatum ever done to be hated so much? I don't get it, man.
Because he's supposedly on a good team that he didn't like. So he didn't build the team, right?
Okay.
The team was organically made, and they still get mad at him.
I don't get it, man.
This dude, Jason Tatum, been in like the conference finals every year of his career since his rookie year, damn near.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Been in the finals twice. That resume is
just
stupid
don't
for
like
anybody else. It's dumb, and they be like, Jason Tatum trash.
I think they don't like him because he's pretty quiet with it. Like he's not a talker.
And he like what, 26, 27?
26, gonna be 27 yet.
Think of anybody else that had their resume already at 26, 27, man. Come on.
Yeah. I like him personally. I think he's cool. He's a nice guy.
And I don't think he like top. I don't think he's the top echelon dude. I don't think he like. I think at one point he's been arguably top 5, but he a top 10 player to me. Like people be trying like he's not top 10. I'm like, he's top 10, man. He got multiple first team All NBAs and all that too. Like, what more does this guy have to do? I've seen him go head to head with Kevin Durant and all of them.
Yeah.
What about that? That don't count? They be like, oh, he lost to Steph Curry in the finals, though. I'm like, but what about when he went head to head with Kevin Durant? He wasn't the next Jordan, like Ant was when Ant beat him. And truthfully, Jason Tatum did better than Ant did on KD. KD was still going off against Ant last year.
Tatum actually shut him down.
Tatum was shutting, like KD was looking like,
shutting
what is going
down.
on when KD was playing against Boston?
Because Tatum has that height and the reach.
Tatum was shutting KD down.
Shots. Yeah, he did.
Like I watched and make people. That's what I'm saying, Div.
I remember that
understand how
series.
people watch
Tatum
basketball
literally
now.
shut
The stuff
KD down
don't
one on
exist
one.
no more. It's like they decide what to erase and what to like praise. I told you, I will always tell you that Joker lost the game 7 at home up 20. That's nasty.
That is nasty, actually.
That's
He
nasty
couldn't make
for the best player
He
in the
couldn't
league.
make a
They
three
will
for
ne-
the
they don't,
life
they don't
of
talk
him.
about that at all. No
Yeah.
one ever. Who talks about that? Tell me somebody else you heard talk about that. Other than maybe Nick Wright.
Yeah, that's true. He does. I have to say though, he's playing amazing this year. Like stat lines, holy shit!
Hey man,
that's crazy numbers, man.
What if Joker never won a championship?
Yeah, I don't know
what would he be? Would he have 4 MVPs almost?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Would he be like a James Harden or stuff?
I gotta say one thing though. I agree with what you're saying, but I gotta say one thing. People keep talking about Shea's numbers, how they're phenomenal and shit, and I'm like, Luka had these numbers with more assists and more rebounds.
Hey, Div.
Like, I don't get it.
Div.
Like,
hey, here we
and
go
they're
again.
like, he doesn't deserve it. I'm like, what the?
Hey, here we go again, Div. I'm
with
asking
less
again.
Players. Like, what the hell?
Is Shea numbers that much better than he had last year? What's the big difference? He's scoring a little bit more. What's the difference? What's different?
Yeah, even if I look at actually, even if I look at Joker's numbers, how much is Joker's raised it by 4 points or something? Right?
Joker, the MVP this year. I told you. I done told you at the beginning of the year.
I don't know if he's gonna get it.
He averaging a 30-point triple double.
Yeah, but I
The
don't think
dumb
he's gonna get it.
efficiency.
I don't think he's gonna get it though, because I
I don't
think
think. I
people
think
are
they try
already
not to give
pushing
it to
the
him, Tom.
narrative. Yeah,
But this
yeah,
one of the years where it's like
that's the one he needs.
this
He
one
should get
he
it.
should get this one. Like this is crazy. This is
It's backwards,
the
man.
years when
Everything's
he
stupid.
should get him, he don't get him.
Mhm.
That's
I
the
don't
crazy
get
part
it.
about Joker. The years he should get him, they don't give
Yeah,
him to him.
yeah, I don't get it either, man.
And then they get mad and say, "Well, we should have gave him last year, and then gonna give it to him again next year."
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
But SGA, he's SGA. I feel like SGA. They talk about other players and plateauing. I don't want to say he plateaued, but like I know who SGA is now. He
Yeah.
gonna be a guy to get me 35 and 5.
Yeah.
He not gonna be getting me a triple double this year. He's gonna be a guy to get me 35 and 5. That's SGA.
I feel like he doesn't make it
Ain't
other
gonna get you
people
your
around
2
him better.
steals.
I don't think he makes others better.
He don't. He's him. He's more of a 2. That's why. Oh my, dude. If you saying all this stuff, you sound like us now, man. Oh
Because
man,
because I don't have to pretend now.
Div, he not Luca.
No, I know.
He not,
And I don't know
bro.
why
He
people
not,
keep
bro.
saying he's so good
Okay,
defensively.
let
I'm
me
like,
ask you this.
what defense does he play? Like he's not good
You take
defensively.
SGA. You take SGA off this team right now. Right now. So he about to win the MVP this year, right?
Right.
Take him off this team right now and put him on the 2022 Mavs. They go to the conference finals.
No, God no. God no, man.
They go to the conference finals.
No.
No, they
Not
don't.
no.
No, they
No.
don't. This SGA right now that's about to win MVP. You take
Yeah.
him off of OKC and put him on the 2022 Mavs. Do they go to Do they go to the Western Conference Finals?
No. Nope. That's why I don't know. He gets a lot of glaze.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Is it because it's a small market and they're just trying to?
No, that's because they try to find another dude that's close to here and they're not a believe in Luca like you do with athleticism and all. So they find some
He's not
dude
even
that look closer
athletic.
to it that's in North America at least.
Yeah, I'd say Ant's more
Yeah,
like
but
more
and
entertaining, you
don't
know?
neither them dudes ain't getting better. That's what I say. Like, bro, we watched
Yeah.
Luca be like dumb since his first year. Like them dudes, Anthony Edwards not much better than Luca first year.
Mm.
And that's not being disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying, dude? Like I'm trying to tell you something, man. Like you ain't
I tell you,
hearing
I
me.
listen.
You
Last year
hearing
when
me,
we were
you not
talking,
listening. That's how I be feeling.
no, wait.
Anthony Edwards is not much better than Luca's first year.
But the thing about Ant is that, like I said, the one thing I remember when he would get double, it's like, dude, you got your center wide open, throw it. And he's like, he just doesn't want to.
Luca's
He
first year,
wants to keep
he gave
that
you
ball.
21, 7, and 6, man, in his first season.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know.
Anthony Edwards trying to give you 25, 5, and 5. He's struggling to give you that.
I just love Ant's.
Come on,
First,
man,
I
Div. That's
love
what I've
his.
been
I love
saying, man.
his.
Come on.
I
And
love
it's
his
not to say
spunk,
that
man.
Ant
I
like
love his
trash.
toughness.
Ant
Yeah.
developing. He doing what he got to do.
Yeah.
That's the difference of being generational, though.
Mm.
Like, we had him.
So you're saying you come into the league and you don't need to fix yourself. You're just there.
We had him, bro. There's only, 5
I
players
know.
ever that average 25 and 5 as a rookie. The only guy that's not like a generational guy, Hall of Famer, is Tyreek Evans. And I got my reasons as to why Tyreek Evans was screwed over, like what the team did to him and all that stuff. And then he had his demons as well. Tyreek was nice.
Mhm.
But he's the only guy, man. Like, Luka was averaging 25 and 5 as a rookie. His first year in the league, never been here before. He gave you
And you were
25
right about. I
and
gotta give
5.
it to you, man. I gotta give it to you. I thought you were gonna be wrong about Wemby, but shit.
He's a power forward. He was a power forward when he first started, Luka.
You were
25 and 5.
you were right about Wemby too, man.
I
I
tried.
thought that was the
It's
one
not.
you were gonna be
I'm not.
wrong about.
Wemby
I
is
really thought you were gonna be wrong about that one. I thought because that kid
Wemby
seems to be
different. I didn't expect
stretching
it to
all the
be
time.
with no blood clot like this.
No,
But
no. But
and again, here we go again, Div.
hmm.
By now, Luka was already sniffing the playoffs. I told you Luka should have made the playoffs his first year. If it wasn't for the
If they
Mavericks
hadn't
again,
blown it
if
up
it
yet.
wasn't for the Mavericks
Yeah.
again, the organization, Luka
Yeah.
would have been in the playoffs every year of his career.
That's crazy.
If it wasn't for the Mavericks, Luka be in the playoffs every year of his career.
Yeah. And he's been wanting a center since he got there. Like, what the hell? I can't believe they didn't get a center for that long.
That's how
That's
I feel about the Mavericks. If it
crazy.
wasn't for the Mavericks, Luka would have been in the playoffs every year of his career. What's his name? Wemby has already missed 2 years now. He's gonna miss the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah.
difference to this, bro. There's levels. There's certain stuff you don't see people do. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude. That's what about the game, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody don't do that. You don't just come into the league and do the stuff that Luka Doncic did.
The thing is, too, is Luka makes the game easy for the other guys because they know they're going to get the ball at that time, so they can get used to it.
Luka
And they're
makes
ready. They're prepared to
Luka
shoot.
makes teams lazy because they
Yeah,
have
that's
Luka.
another thing. Yeah, that's another thing. Of
Because they
course.
have Luka. Like it's easy to
You
people try
nailed
to
it,
be like it's
man. I
hard to
never
make a
thought of
team.
it
No, just
saying
go
it like
spend
that.
money and make a team like you make anybody else.
Yeah.
Luka
Yeah.
makes you lazy where you say, well, I can just get
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. When in essence, like, just imagine a healthy AD with Luka.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
way he
Why you
sets
get
up
Luka
centers,
AD?
like,
You
oh
feel what I'm
my
saying?
god.
Why you get him AD beforehand?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why didn't you do all this? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that should have
Yeah.
been done, but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah. No, I agree.
We had him not playing with Kristaps Porzingis,
Oh my god,
and then signed Kristaps Porzingis to a max contract before he played the game.
yeah.
Why?
That was the best
When he said he was
freaking
signed,
move, eh?
signed a tender
Oh my
that
god.
will let him play the next year. Why? Why,
That
bro?
was
That was the first
stupid.
bad move. That's the move that really set us up for failure.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the move that if we wouldn't have signed Kristaps long term, he'd have played that 1 year. We probably wouldn't have signed him back. We'd had all
Yep.
that space right then and there.
Oh man, and the guys you could have got.
Right then and there. After
Mhm.
Luka's second year. And Luka's second year, that's when he took the MVP jump, remember?
Yep.
That's his second year, you'd have had space for another ring
Yeah,
after his second year.
man.
If you would not have signed Kristaps Porzingis long term when he said he would have signed and been okay and played the
Do you
year
think
out.
the reason it's easier for you to see what to do is because you don't have a relationship with players?
But
Do
a
you
lot of
think
these
that
people don't have
affects
relationships with players
But
though.
what I'm
Like the
saying is
Mavericks,
no, but if
the
you're a
Mavericks didn't have
GM, no,
relationships with players.
King, if you're a GM, right, and you're around these people, you meet them, you hang out with the families, if there's that connect the kids, like, do you that has to have something to do
But
with it.
this is the stuff I see from not hanging out with them. They should see it from hanging out with them. That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
No,
Like
but what I'm
this is
saying
stuff
is
I
it's
think
harder to
about, and I'm
get
like,
rid of a
I
guy.
gotta think about your personality and all, and what you would do based off of not seeing you, like questioning, like, man, this is what Luca does. This is what he doesn't like. I can try to pay attention to it and be like, I can put it
Oh,
together.
no, yeah, yeah, you're talking build a team, but what I'm talking about is not wanting to get rid of a guy because he's such a good person, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess, but
maybe
like
that's
that's your
where a GM
job
should
though,
be
man.
totally,
Like you
like,
a
no
GM.
relationships, man, just
You
watch the
shouldn't take
game.
that job if you're gonna be like that. That's how I feel. Like you
Yeah,
a GM. You
yeah,
can't. That's like being the boss. You feel me? Like a
yeah,
supervisor or a manager. Have these
yeah,
people never been supervisors or managers? Like you can't be buddy buddy with people and they just letting them just constantly just make mistakes and mess up. You got to
yeah.
be willing to cut ties with people and say it's this professional. This ain't. I mean, this ain't this business. It's not personal. You feel me? Like yeah, like you. This ain't working for this. We can still be cool, but
Yeah.
this ain't working for this. I can help you get here. You feel me? Let me
I'll
help
be
you.
honest.
Let
I'm
me do the best I can to get you where you want to go or something like that. Where don't you want to go?
Have you been watching the Laker games or no?
I watched some of them. Then
Oh my god,
they
man, I
late,
gotta
man.
tell you,
So it's like
Finney Smith, man, he's just like the Dallas Mavs. Finney Smith, freaking when it
hey
matters.
Div,
He's gotta go, man. I'm
Div.
watching that and I'm going, damn.
Nah. That's not
Oh,
because of you disrespecting Finney Smith. Finney Smith was awesome when the whole team was healthy. Finney Smith is now playing out of position again.
oh, okay, I didn't realize that. But
He's
I don't
playing
know.
out
I
of
just to me,
position
I
again.
see
That's
him
the
missing
issue. They're out of
wide
position
open
because guys
shots
are
when he
gone.
makes it.
Finney Smith was awesome when everybody was there. Nah,
Yeah.
Finney, all right, man. Don't
Okay.
disrespect Dodo. Dodo, all right over
I
there.
just watched some games there. You're right, it was during the injuries, but he's got wide open shots.
So
Those
said
things are just
when they won that
clank,
winning streak,
clank,
you're
clank.
watching when they're losing right now. When they won
Yeah,
that
I know.
streak,
Yeah.
Dodo was playing his butt off.
No, he was. Yeah. And you know what? The other guy that's kind of disappointed me is Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, he
Vanderbilt?
was already doing the streak as well. And then now that he's out
Yeah,
of
he just
place,
doesn't look like he's
now he's
playing
out of
hard.
place. He's
Yeah, it's
out of
just
place. He's a starting center now. He's out
oh
of
yeah.
place. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's oh
Yeah.
man. That's why I
Yeah.
say, bro, I shouldn't have to be a GM to understand this. Like you're a GM, not you did, but you feel me? Like
No, I know
people are,
what you
they should understand
they should
this.
know these things.
This
It's their
right now,
job.
like this is not the Lakers aren't playing right now to win. They want to win. They want to win games. But what's more important right now is to get healthy and to get Luca back to being Luca, to running a team. When their team's together, You don't go with your team missing guys, important starters, and all that stuff. Like, man, we're gonna beat a bunch of teams in the league without starters. Like, that's crazy. Your team is your starters. That's your guys. So it's other little mini games in the season and all that you play, kind of like a playoff, but it's not to get you ready for the postseason.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Man, they had the team though. You're right. That's so sad that they didn't give it another go. That's crazy to me. They literally were 2 points behind OKC.
Bro. We were we
And
were
they got rid
we
of
were the
everything after
second
the
seed,
injuries.
man, when everybody was
Oh my
healthy.
god, man.
Div. We
Second
were
2
and
points
guess what?
behind
Hold up. This is what
OKC.
I'm saying. I don't want to talk about it. And if everybody got better, right? So everybody got better. We were the second seed before everybody got hurt.
It
And
was
then
nice to
guess
beat 'em
what?
up.
The number one seed,
Yeah.
we beat them 3 out of 4 times. So
Yeah, I know.
hold on, man. It hurts.
Yeah.
Div, it hurts because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make
Doesn't.
sense. You just beat the Boston Celtics who you lost to in the finals, I think on their home floor, right? Or was it our home floor? I think it was theirs.
No, it was theirs.
With Klay Thompson,
Yep.
without AD or Luca. It
Because he
doesn't make
went off,
sense.
right?
It
Yeah, he
doesn't
went
make
off.
sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It does not make
Sad.
sense.
That's crazy.
It doesn't make sense. Nothing they're saying makes sense.
Mm.
It sounds like you made a mistake and you just trying to clean it up. You're just lying on top of lie.
Yeah,
Instead of just saying,
you gotta
damn,
admit though. You gotta
huh.
admit though. What's his name? Nico got so cooked by that GM. What the hell's that? Rob or what's his name? Bob. What the hell's his name? From the Lakers. Literally got him to move his price down. Like what?
Doncic, we had issues with like Najee finally not sick anymore, right? When Najee kept being sick, he wasn't playing. He was hot at the beginning of the season and then run for 6 man of the year. He got sick. He got sick and kept missing games. Bro, we were fine. Oh, when we had Luca, we put up 160 points, y'all. Y'all don't hold up, Div. Hold up, let me tell you this. Let me remind y'all this. When we had Luca, the Golden State Warriors had 1-3 away from the record, and we still beat them. Oh, stop it by 10. Div, I'm kicking my feet right now. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get what's going on. I'm kicking my feet right now. We beat the Golden State Warriors by 10 points. They had 1-3 away from the all-time record, and we beat them by 10.
Unbelievable.
Bro, it hurts.
Yeah.
I hate talking about this trade. It hurts my feelings every time I think about it.
I gotta tell you, sometimes you gotta wonder because it doesn't make any sense. Do you think the reason they sold the team was because that was part of the deal? You have to get rid of Luca.
I don't know.
You
I
think that's
can't.
part of the deal? Like maybe they do these things because they're going. The ratings are trash. You
So,
need to.
hold on. So that Laker versus Celtic game
Yeah, it was
was the
ridiculous.
highest rated game in like they said 9 years or so.
Yeah, it was stupid.
I thought
Yeah, it was stupid. Imagine the Dallas Lakers.
Never mind. Damn.
Can you imagine how much in Dallas, how much views that's gonna get?
Damn, man. Probably not as much as our guys hurt, but damn, man. If AD back, it'll be live.
Yeah.
But damn,
Do you think AD's coming back, or do you think they're just bullshitting?
they got to.
Oh, you think they're gonna bring him back?
Yeah, they're going to. I told you they should be. It's the year when they should be tanking, but they're not because they want to have a beef with us.
Oh, you think that's why? Because they want to prove
I
a
think
point.
they want to have a beef with us. I'm telling you.
Wow.
The issue is that they don't want to say you guys were right for the season. We messed up because Nico literally said, "I'm not looking at 10 years. I'm looking 3 to 4 years right now."
You know what I would have
They
said
would
when
have
he said
thrown
that?
away 25% of that already if they throw away that.
Listen, if I was a person, okay, that was in that when he says that and I'm like a reporter, I would have said, well, don't you think you could have got that deal in the offseason, especially if the Lakers lost again?
He said
Like,
3 to
and then you
4
could have run
years,
it.
Div.
Like, what are you talking
He
about,
said
man? This
3
is
to
stupid
4
shit.
years, Div. AD gotta come back, y'all, because that's punting 1 year. That's 25% of it already. That's punting it away. Kyrie gone now. That's why
Yeah,
Lively out the boot
yeah.
now. They gonna try to bring all them dudes back. That's why they didn't rule them out. They
I
trying to
think
bring all them guys back, yo. They gonna try to bring them back. They're not trying to play that game with us. They know something we don't. They know basketball. Don't try to be logical here. It don't make sense. They know basketball. They're going to bring these guys back
Mm.
the same way they had Kyrie playing 39 minutes.
And then people saying that didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, that's dumb. You got Kyrie Irving playing 40 minutes a game, bro. That's dumb.
I've had
And
my.
he was in
You
Ramadan and
wanna?
all that too. You
Yep.
dumb.
Listen,
You dumb.
you me too.
You
I'm
dumb.
drinking water. You're
Hey,
not
Div.
doing
Guess
anything.
what, Div?
Yeah.
They dumb. They
Stupid.
dumb. They
Yeah.
dumb.
You
They
know, I
dumb.
gotta.
Just the same way we said Anthony Davis gonna get hurt before he got hurt. And what happened that first game?
Yeah.
Got hurt.
That was so sad, dude. I was like, oh my
They
god,
dumb. They
that
dumb.
shit
They
was
played them.
sad, dude.
And supposedly he was hurt already coming over here, like we said. He
Yeah.
played hurt and got hurt again.
And that's a nasty injury, by the way. If you look it
They
up,
dumb. They dumb.
good stuff. The ACL for how old is Kyrie right now?
You saw how old is Kyrie? 32, right?
Right?
I think
Wait,
32.
let me look. I think.
Well, he just turned 33, I think. Maybe having a birthday or something like next month or something. Pretty soon, I think he's turning 33.
Okay, let me look.
Yeah, I know, but Kyrie they saving his face for his team. Like Kyrie gonna be a soldier. And he gonna say what he's saying. All right, let's again. Here we go. This time I'm gonna answer these questions. We're gonna step out of the Dallas Mavericks. We're gonna pretend like we're the Brooklyn Nets, right? Let's not. Kyrie not even here. He years younger now. If Kevin Durant and James Harden are hurt,
33.
are you playing Kyrie Irving 40 minutes a game? That's dumb. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The first year before Kevin Durant played, Kyrie tried to do that, and what happened?
Yeah.
You know what happened, Dave?
Injury.
He got hurt. Freaky injuries happen when you overdo stuff.
Yep. Well, I've had an ACL, and the reason it happened to me is because I played
They
like
don't always happen
5
that way.
soccer
You're right,
games. I
Toronto. But
played
when you
5 soccer
overdo
games.
something, you're asking for it. And just like going and constantly putting your finger on a stove or something, hey, touching it. At some point, bro, it's gonna burn you. At some point, you playing with fire. They keep playing with fire. If that's the case, I keep asking everybody, why don't players play the same amount of minutes that players used to play back in the day did?
Because
How
they
is
know
it
the
both
science
ways?
now. Because they know the science.
Why we playing less minutes? Because why? Why the science say less minutes? Tell me why, Div. Come
Because
on, Div, keep going. Why does the science say less
I've
minutes?
said it before. I've
Tell
been
me.
through it. I've been through it. The more you play, the more risk you have of your
The
muscles
more
not
risk you have for
triggering
what?
to protect your ligaments. That's it.
For
It's what happened to me.
injury.
That's how I hurt myself. Nobody
Oh
touched
man,
me.
that's why
I
they
kicked
play
the
less
soccer
minutes
ball.
now.
I hyperextended just by kicking a soccer ball. I didn't land funny. Nothing. Just kicking the ball. Boom. That
So
shit tore
if
up
that's
like
the
nothing.
case, why don't we
So
want
I knew
Luka
they were
playing for it?
lying when they were
Hey,
saying.
why when Luka was here, why was everybody yelling make his minutes less and all that stuff? Why don't we just have him playing 40 minutes? Have him play the whole game if you can.
Well,
It's
they
Luka
were.
Doncic in them.
You know what? They were playing him to the ground that year when Kyrie got hurt.
Because you don't want to do that. The people get yelled and get mad, right? You're like, why is Luka
Yep.
playing so many minutes?
Yep.
Because you don't want your guy playing that many minutes.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just these guys are about themselves. And you know what
Come
pisses me
on,
off too
man.
is all of a sudden I see kid coaching like he does in the playoffs. What a little loser, eh? Because he wants to win so bad. Because he wants to save face. That little kid.
My thing is non-contact, DV, and contact. It don't make a difference. Your body wears and tears. So
Yep.
hitting somebody's knee hurt more when your body has been. Okay, y'all yeah, you've all lift weights and all before, right?
Ben, I can't hear you.
Hold on. Before everybody's lift weights and all before, right? Your body gets that burn and it hurts after a while, like because your muscles are literally ripping, right?
Yep.
That's how you make muscle. Your body rips and it comes back. If I bump knees with you after you were having leg day, is it gonna feel good? It's probably gonna hurt like a mofo did.
Yep.
It's probably gonna hurt
It
like a
does.
mofo, right? Because you
It
just did
does.
leg day, right?
Yep.
Because you just did leg day.
That's why you alternate. Because you can't do
Oh
the
my
same stuff.
goodness, man! People don't want to hear. It just makes too much sense. People don't want to hear.
Yeah.
People don't
It's
want to
just
hear,
stupid, man.
bro. It makes too much sense. Come on, Ben. I'm sorry.
Ben, I came on and it gave me a problem too. What I did is I just turned off the mic and turned it back on and it worked.
Gina Kim, I'm just trying to tell folks, like, yeah, I hear
So
about this. It is a freak accident. I agree. But you cause freak accidents to occur by playing with fire. That's why it's called an accident. If I keep riding around with no seatbelt, I'm giving myself a higher percentage to have an accident and something bad really happen to me because I don't have a seatbelt on. I'm playing with fire.
Hey, King. King.
Oh, yes.
Walking downstairs after a leg day.
Is a beast. Walking down the steps alone. Come on.
And to be that light and have that happen is even it's even more proof, because usually a light guy is less likely to. And Kyrie's not a heavy dude.
You'll see
Not out of
people when
shape.
they fresh, right?
Yeah.
We'll see them all. People will start the season, right? You'll bump knees with people, right? Rub it down. It hurt. Come right back in the game because you fresh. You ain't played all year, right? That's your first nick, and that's your first like hit or whatever.
Yep.
It's different when you've played a season or half of a season already. Your legs are hurting. They're not even like back to normal yet. You've been playing the whole season.
And
You
yet
don't
I
put
have a
extra
guy.
mileage on there.
And yet I have a guy on a talk show that plays basketball, mostly in the G League, but sitting there trying to convince us that Rachel Nichols was wrong.
Toronto, but you're saying you can cook your knee doing anything. I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm not disagreeing with that. But are you saying that you can't cook your knee by overtime, by overusing it? That's all I'm saying to y'all. Like, two things can be true at the same time. That's what I keep saying to everybody. Yes, it's a freak accident. I'm agreeing with that. But the freak accident occurred with the overusage, which made it probably as serious as it was. If he wasn't playing that many minutes, it might have been a bump knee. It could have just been a hyperextension or something like that. Because it was overusage of the muscles, it ripped. I don't know how hard that is to hear.
You guys, that's why they tell you when you have an ACL injury and you get surgery, they always tell you need to really overwork your muscle to make it even more stronger than before, because it protects your ACL. Why do you think they're saying that? They're saying that because they don't want if you don't have strong muscles, they'll fatigue faster and then they won't trigger to protect your ACL. This is common sense. What that crap that guy was saying on that podcast, that basketball player, Theo Pinson, he's just a liar. He's just a liar. He knows the truth.
Do people not know how the human anatomy works? Every time you run, you literally put shock in your knees.
Yep. Literally, try. Like, that's what I'm not. Every time you run on that floor, jump up and make a layup and come back down, you putting shock on your knees. That's why people worried about Derrick Rose. That's why people worried about Ja Morant. It's because they jump up and what goes up must come down. It's shock on your legs and all, doing cut back and forth motions over and over and all again. If you're playing 40 minutes and you're the number one guy, having to do everything, that's putting extra work on you.
Yeah.
Ask him, did he fall on his hand, Sharon?
Did he get hurt?
Hello?
She said he hurt his hand.
Hey, it works.
What up, Ben? I hear you.
There you go. I just had to exit the app. That was no problem, man. But hey, Div, all that injury that you got proves, right, is that Canadians can't play football. That's it.
Jeez.
We call it soccer here, Ben.
Hey, no.
Y'all call it soccer in Canada too? It's still soccer?
Yeah.
Div, it's still soccer? Y'all call it soccer in Canada?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Can you not hear me? Oh,
Hey,
sorry. I had my
Hey, King.
What up, Trocany?
Your knees are literally like car brakes. Everything you do with your body goes to your knees. Stopping, jumping, when you're running, all that stuff.
Well, that's why people have crappy cartilage on their knees after playing sports for so long on hardwood.
You're saying
yeah.
you're basically saying like a car brake, where if you use it too much, it gets
It's just
worn
the way
out.
it is, man. That's why.
Why are they worried about Zion? We only got to go for. Why are they worried about Zion? They worry about his weight, but why are they worried when he plays the game?
Big guy, and
because he goes up and he comes down, and they're worried that one of those times he comes down,
snap.
Something might be wrong there because that's a lot of weight and a lot of pressure happening.
Hey man, it even happens to Ja Morant, man. Ja Morant's been injured loads of times.
Exactly. Everybody can jump though. Every human being damn near can jump off the ground, can do a jump. But if he's jumping all the time with all that weight in the games on that floor, you get shock. And at some point the shock could be too much.
Yep. Man, unbelievable. This is sad to watch this game.
Bam.
This is sad to watch, man. I'll be honest. These
Shock
guys,
is on
they
his
played
knees.
hard initially, but now they've pretty much quit. These guys, you could just see it. They're not playing like they used to.
They don't have enough, Div. That's always the issue with the Mavericks. Like they don't have enough. So no matter if they playing hard, they would need like everybody that's playing to get 20 points.
Yeah. You can tell the other team is just.
That's the part when I say about the context and all. Like they can play hard and be in games for a bit, but then it comes down to, bro, when you need that other guy or a couple other guys to help out now, you don't have it left. You don't have any more energy.
Well, they don't even have a center, so
yeah.
How's that other guy? What the hell's his name? The guy that got in the trade doing lately?
Would you trade? Hold up. Would y'all trade? Would y'all trade the two-way guy we got for Alex Lynn?
Alex Lynn.
yes.
Then you say yes.
Yes.
Jeez, Alex Lynn is trash, man.
It's so bad. I honestly have no idea why they picked him up.
Damn,
I would trade
Alex Lynn
anyone on the Mavs.
Alex Lynn to be in the G League.
Anyone.
It seems
I don't
like,
care
bro,
who
like
it is, man. Literally any one of them.
I see Ariel. He got like 18, don't he? That's what I'm saying. He got 18 and they down by 20. He was cooking last game too.
Right. I'll take Dwight.
I gave him his credit.
Alex, then.
Somebody got a sticky on his head. Oh, that's his. Powell.
I'll take Powell right now.
Guys, would you have put money down that Powell would outlast Luka Doncic on this team?
Just why you gotta stop talking about Luka, man. Like
Sorry, man, I can't believe it, man. That guy outlasted Luka.
It's something else, man.
How does Powell outlast?
Yeah, Toronto. That's how bad the bottom. Oh, never mind. I don't want to think about it. That's about everything I think about with this team.
King,
man.
Is the rest
like you said, they may lose every other game and still make the 10th spot, and that's true. Like this team makes me mad, man.
Hey, King, is SmackDown on tonight, or am I? It's Friday.
It's
right?
done, TGK. Nobody watching the games and all, bro. It's done. This team is drained, and people got the nerve. The funny thing is, everybody want to talk about us and say, hey, you thinking about going somewhere else or doing something else? And I'm like, no, we ain't going nowhere else. We just think about doing something else. We don't like the Mavs right now. But then those same folks that told us you better stay here and this about this and it's going down, don't watch no more and don't watch the Mavericks. Don't be watching their games and know where everybody go. Why everybody leave? I thought they were so Maverick fans that was telling us we needed to stay.
Well, you lost all the Kyrie fans as soon as
Exactly. Because I asked certain Kyrie fans where they're going to still be here if Kyrie not here, and they told me no. So I'm like, why are you even talking to me?
Hey, DV's still here.
DV's got Luka in his picture and all that.
Oh, is he a Luka fan?
Exactly, TGK. They kept saying people clowns and all this for the stuff they think and all, but then why viewership go down then?
Exactly.
For everybody. Why? If they such a DV's a fan. It's the issue with both of them. I'm talking about the Luka stands and the Kyrie stands. Both of them, they just flip flop. It'd be dumb stuff, but they always telling you about how you should be a fan. TGK, you deal more with Luka and the Luka stands. Are they still hating LeBron, or what's going on? Are they starting to appreciate LeBron?
No, they don't hate LeBron.
Because I know they hated LeBron before Luka played with him. Now he playing with him. Do they still hate him?
I haven't seen anything. I know people think that they're trying to put a wedge between them, so everybody's like sticking up for both players because they know.
Okay, so Luka fans getting happy now.
Yeah, and the other way around too. Because the Braun fans are just wanting to win another chip.
Yeah,
so this is like perfect. They don't care if he does not the MVP or not.
Braun fans don't have beef with anybody, but usually two players,
Kyrie,
MJ, and not even bro. That's why I tell you it's levels. I be telling you literally it's levels of this. Usually you don't argue with people beneath you, right? Braun fans usually have beef with MJ fans or Kobe fans. That's it.
Kobe, yeah.
That's it. That was the beef. It used to be Kobe more when Kobe was in the league and all, but that's it. No, not even really Curry fans. I'm telling
because
I don't think
they know
fans
LeBron
even feel that way about. They understand what they got. Curry got his rings and all, but I don't think they think Curry on his level. Like I don't think they do that with Curry. Like
because no media,
MJ, even Kareem. You don't hear Kareem yelling about Steph Curry.
Yeah, the media
he's never had a conversation here yelling about or try and ban me about a Steph Curry. Like they don't care. They already know they better than Steph Curry. Like at certain levels. That's why I was saying about Luka and all. I didn't argue about those other players. He was being compared to greats.
But they usually trash Kyrie
though.
In the league. Luca or LeBron fans usually trash Kyrie because they hate that he left.
No, I don't hear Braun fans trash Kyrie either. I hear more of
Uh,
Kyrie fans bashing Braun.
yes, absolutely. It's the other way more, but I
It's
think
not. That's what I'm saying.
some LeBron
Braun
fans will
fans not
shut him down.
bashing Kyrie because they love that he went over there and played with Kyrie. They don't have a problem with Kyrie. Kyrie fans don't like Braun because Braun, his light kind of dims Kyrie in a way to them. So they like, we don't like you and all. We should be put on the same level. So we argue with somebody. That's what I say. That's why I tell folks always in the chat and all when the show over. Stop arguing with folks that you don't feel on that level. That's why I never got into beef with like OKC fans and all. Why are you giving them
Oh, with
like,
Shea.
yeah, why are you giving them a battle? Like they're not on our level. Why would I argue with you?
Yeah.
That gives you something.
I'll tell you, I was watching that game, Denver versus OKC. Man,
You feel me? Like if they cheat and you won't or
OKC
whatever,
didn't
like you
look too
shouldn't be
good,
arguing
man.
with them. Like we know what we do to them. Don't argue with them. That's why I don't argue with folks. It's like I don't feel like I never felt like that. So that's why it was no issue. I don't go back and forth with the Phoenix fans and all that stuff. It's why that's over. We know what happened. We know what's done. We would argue with the Clippers fans when we thought we could we were better than the Clippers. Stuff just happened. That's when you argue with a fan base. Like you know we had you. Y'all was scared.
Hey, you know what's true though? Like Phoenix and OKC will never ever get their get back because even if, like, say for example, Mavs get in the playoffs and they face OKC and they beat them, the fact is it still doesn't mean anything because if there's no Kyrie, there's no Luca, it just doesn't matter. it's like how are they going to sit there and feel good about that and be like, yeah, I got back on the Mavs? It's like, man, you got back on the hospital
it
Mavs.
wouldn't even matter. But
It wouldn't even
nah,
matter.
I got it on another screen, Austin. I see another screen. I see Damian Priest right now. I got like against Sensei Nakamura. But
Hey,
Cam, I didn't know you saying Bron fans don't respect Kyrie. Like all the Bron fans I know love Kyrie or have no problem with Kyrie at all. I don't know any like Kareem. Let me ask y'all in here. Kareem try. Y'all just like Kyrie? I'm not saying I'm wrong, Toronto. I asked you, how am I wrong? Didn't y'all hear me ask Toronto a question?
There's no wrong or right on this.
Then I literally just asked him to the Bron. How am I
It's just
wrong?
opinion. It's
I
an
asked him a
opinion.
question. I just asked the question. How am I wrong?
Oh,
Bro, how am I
Christie.
wrong if I just asked the question? Hold up. Toronto, man.
Hey, how's Christie been looking the last
I asked
3
you, I
games,
said,
man?
Toronto, I don't know. You feel like Bron fans, you know Bron fans to do that. And then I asked Try and Kareem if they don't like Kyrie. And you saying I'm wrong, man. What I do?
Oh, good block.
So
How's
what did I do? Yo.
King? You've been watching all the Mavs games, right?
Yes.
Or no? Okay. How's Christie been looking the last 3-4 games?
He's been struggling. But again,
Yeah,
the thing
struggling?
bro.
The whole team.
This is not. That's what. Don't. Christie not gonna save us. And if you thought Max Christie was gonna save us, you're a fool. You feel me? Everybody thought that. That's why I'm like, bro. You saw what's the upside and all that stuff. He'll be able to develop and get an off season. This is turmoil right now.
my man put up a
When
few
Najee and them
17
returning
point
on, like
games
Najee and
and
them
people
take
are calling
over
him Kobe,
Max
man.
Christie.
That's
Max
crazy.
Christie not over Najee and Spencer Dinwiddie them right now.
Couple of 17-point games and they're saying, oh, he's Kobe 2.0, man. Come on. Right. I mean, I think he's a good player. This is the thing, but like they put that expectation on him way too high, and now like look what's happened. I feel like, to be fair, just a lot of people were coping. They were just looking for some sort of bright spot, you know.
I don't think Jason Kidd ever wanted him to be the number one. I don't think they're trying to win. Max Christie was never going to be number one. Like I would be more excited to watch Max Christie next year after off season and getting like a training and actual position on the team where they're getting plays in off of him. This is all based off his talent and all that stuff. When the guys return like Najee, them guys are getting the basketball and cooking now. Like that's their role.
Do you think they're gonna go for KD, man?
I don't know. It's the Mavericks. I have no clue. I wouldn't be surprised.
Why would he want to come here?
Because KD just go places to play with people and all that. Man.
But
why did he go to the Suns?
But what's his name's gone, right? Like Kyrie.
No, I mean, he's not gone.
He's gonna be gone for a whole year, man.
Like I said, I don't. If Kyrie will play, if he plays next year, it's gonna be the end of the year.
I would not.
If he plays at the end of the year, it's gonna be like no back to backs on the minutes restriction and all that. Kyrie next year is not going to be. I don't think, like I told you,
he might not even re-sign, man.
That's what I don't think Kyrie gonna really be playing much. He probably play just to get a couple games and all that stuff to say I'm here and I got past the ACL injury. I can play. But I think if Kyrie got a chance to be Kyrie again, it's when that 34 to 35 year.
Because I'll tell you,
I don't think he's going to re-sign them, and he might not. I mean, if anyone's going to, I know he probably should because obviously his injury. But if anyone was not going to do that, it'd be Kyrie.
that's sad, man. If he doesn't, I hope.
Like I said, I think he's going to return from the ACL. I don't think he's not going to return.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely return.
But it's from every other player I've ever seen with an ACL injury, like any other player. Like I know they saying Kyrie different. Every other player I've ever seen with an ACL, that first it take them about a year as far as the recovery almost. Then they're gonna come back after about a damn near year of basketball almost of playing, just getting into rhythm. They're not gonna play back to backs. You're not gonna put extra stress on somebody's knee. Come back from ACL, like they're gonna be in a minutes restriction, all that stuff just to protect the guy, just to get him back in the rhythm and all that stuff. And then the following season, when he get the whole year and all and trust his knee, that's when they usually come back to being what they were and all if they can get back to that.
Hey, at least we get Dinwiddie buckets.
Man,
Westbrook didn't have a torn ACL. Westbrook never tore his ACL.
It was all MCL and cartilage.
Yep.
Serious.
First option, Dinwiddie, baby. That's the one.
I think ACL towards he had a meniscus tear or something like that, a partial meniscus tear.
Wow, it's just what a disastrous season, eh? Unbelievable.
Did you see what that guy said? What's his name? That owner, the one with the teeth.
You talking Mavs?
Yeah. Who's his name? Patrick Dumont.
Yeah. What a block.
Christie got absolutely destroyed.
They got Caleb Martin. Anybody still thinking that was an incredible move?
I don't think anyone did, to be fair.
No.
That guy's a Miami merchant.
It was people coping saying that he bring more playoff experience and all that stuff. They were saying that.
I think that's why they did it.
That's people were telling me that it made a move.
I think that's what they believe.
Okay, yeah. No, you got a restricted free agent right now that can drop 30 at any time. Having the best year of his career. Nah, bro. But
now I tell you, Caleb Martin is just one of those guys that they go to Miami and they play really, really well because Spo puts them in a system and puts them in reasons to places to succeed. And then basically what happens is they go to another team and they look like ass because they're just like that's why I said I'm a Miami merchant, man.
I've never seen Caleb Martin look as good as Grimes did for us.
Yeah, and he never will.
Let me rewind that. And Grimes look better right now. Pause. I've never seen. I don't care how good Caleb Martin has looked in any part. I've never seen Caleb Martin look better than Quentin Grimes look for us.
Yeah. Man, Grimes is absolutely putting up numbers right now as well. He looks awesome.
Grimes nice, and Grimes done played with Luka now, and he appreciates Luka and he loves Luka. He said.
That's crazy. I didn't know he came out too. Like, there's a couple of players now, eh?
Yep. I told you I gotta find the article though. Like the dudes.
Hey, what do you mean he came out? That's a hard pause. That's a hard pause.
And all the old players were saying all the opposite of what Nico and them were saying.
Yeah.
Yep. Clay came here for Luka and all. They wanted to. We analyzed the media did and all. Dave, you remember when everybody was happy saying we gonna win a championship? We told my friends I'm about to win a championship.
Yep. It's rough though, man. I feel
I'm with you, Black. That's what I'm saying.
All these your shows and even all of them are just down in numbers and they just killed everything for
Toronto said y'all had everything and Nico pressed the red button. That's how I feel, Toronto. He just pressed that. He just couldn't. That red button was just sitting there and he like, bro, I gotta press it. Like, don't do it.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Nico.
I want to see what happens.
He like, but you ain't off the hook, Toronto. You said I was wrong, man. I don't know I was wrong about. I ain't forget.
This is like playing it's playing like a sports game where you build a team, right? You play a sports game and you build a team, and then you play the team, like kind of like 2K or something, right? You build up a team, you play them and stuff, and then you make the wrong decision and you go back to your previous save. You're like, screw that. That's basically like that happened in real life, but you can't go back to the previous save. It's done. You know what I mean? It's like you just have to write it out.
He said even slightly is going where, Ariel? Going where? Leaving?
Oh, is he thinking of doing something else? Damn.
Oh man,
that's nasty work.
Like it, bro. If you're like a fan of this team, a hardcore fan, Locked on Mavs, not fans. Sorry.
Hmm.
Slightly the fan on Locked on Mavs. The other guys were Lakers fans. They probably excited that Kobe. I mean, I know Nick Angstad grew up a Kobe fan. Grew up a Lakers Kobe guy. He probably excited that Luka's over there deep down inside. So it is what it is.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's
Yeah.
deeper. It's different when you're a fan. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, this team, we will rant about this team, and y'all will watch us rant and get mad. You feel me? Like about the organization when they did dumb stuff, when they did great things. Like we're fans. This is depressing. This is a serious job. We never thought we got into this to be excited, like get attached to the Mavs. Like, man, I'm doing this. It's my hobby. I love this. This
Was
is
that you that
depressing
said?
doing this now,
Wasn't
being
it
a
you
fan,
that told
man.
people? Wasn't it you that told people? Imagine you're a Chicago fan and you have Jordan and they trade him. Wasn't that
Damn,
you?
hold up. Slightly said he's gonna be focused on OKC. Damn.
What?
I didn't think he'd go
What?
to OKC, but
What?
I mean, you go wherever you want. I knew he loved SGA on the low, but you do whatever you got to, man. Like I ain't jumping on no other team, man. I can't do that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. It ain't even just about the money. Like Slightly had views, like it ain't. Like I said, it's deeper than the money. It's everything we talk about or we read about or was being said reminds us of this trade. Like it's it's hell. It's like I'm tired of being associated. When that Maverick Laker game happened, the first one, I was like, bro, I can't wait for this to be over, man. Like I just want this to be done. I don't even want to talk about it because either way we lose, it feel like.
Hey man, talking about locked on Mavs though, I don't mind that Nick guy, and obviously Slightly's good, but like that Isaac guy after he said that stuff about like making fun of people protesting and like saying get over
Yeah,
it and all this stuff. I was kind of like, bro, like
but they neither one of them I don't think like Mavs fans. I think they became Mavs fans because they became Mavs content creators.
yeah, they were just journalists, weren't they, or whatever?
Yes, or they were doing stuff for other stuff and then they got a job working for the Mavericks or doing Mav content creation.
But
And
King isn't
came
Slightly doing isn't Slightly just moving more towards general NBA content rather than
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They're saying that they think OKC now. I mean, I'm not mad at anything anybody do, but damn, he went to OKC. It's wild. He really believes in
Is doing the
OKC.
Lakers too
He was
competitive?
howling them last year too. And I'm like, bro, I don't know why you so high.
bro? They're really trading Slightly to OKC. That's mad.
That's crazy, bro. And like I said, it's a risk. Slightly gonna lose a bunch of followers. Like you lose a bunch of followers when you say this, especially when you are in the algorithm and all that stuff. Like you're gonna lose people, and it's like it don't even matter. Like I don't want to do this anymore. Like it sucks.
Right. If I open up a stream and he's wearing like a Shea Gilgeous jersey or something and talking about
Cute.
OKC, I'm gonna
Bro,
unsubscribe
they
personally.
traded Slightly to
Unsubscribing.
OKC for nothing. They did the same thing like Luka, man. That's crazy. We got nothing for Slightly, man.
Mm.
Damn, we
Yeah,
got
man.
nothing.
If he's actually doing OKC, I'm definitely unsubscribing because I have no interest in that.
Yeah, I know TGK. Some sense about principles, man. Everybody getting traded, TGK, man. That's crazy.
Oh,
And my part is everybody just keeps saying
that's a nice shot.
irritating. I'm gonna stop answering to it because somebody said in the members only too. I don't know if y'all saw the members only. We definitely didn't say we were doing Luka content and all. Nowhere on that show did we say that.
You didn't.
Somebody came right into the comments and said, "Oh, so y'all traders, y'all gonna leave, huh? This is about being Luka. We talk Luka and us." No, I just said if that's what you got from that, okay, and left it like that. Bro. I had nothing to say. I'm like, bro, how did you? What? Where did? Okay.
I would have told. It's a good thing I would have told him. Oh, you ready to donate $10,000?
I guess if he wanted to make it a regular job and pay me a salary and all, I can keep
We'll
doing
do whatever you want,
talk
buddy.
Mavs. Yeah, he got the choice.
I love how
what's up?
people
Where
want
the
to tell you how to
contract?
do your business. That's freaking interesting. It's like shit. They don't
You
realize.
said you read that one, Richard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Richard, he came on there and just was saying like, I'm like, bro, we didn't say nothing about talking Luka Doncic and all that. And he said we kept talking about we still gonna talk about the Mavericks and do Maverick games and all that. This dude got from that. We talk Luka. I'm like, what? Bro, I don't even want to watch the Luka games. They come on so late on my side. That's why I can't sit down and watch all of them.
Was that Joel?
If I was on a post game for the Lakers games, bro, my post games would be at 1:00 my time every damn time. Show damn near.
Hey, was it
1:00
Joel
in
that
the
was saying
morning?
that crap? King, was it Joel?
No.
Is that the one
It
that?
was somebody else. He was a
I
member.
thought it was
It
Joel
was
that
somebody who was
said
a
that
member that
stuff.
was in no, that was on Playback, but on the members only show we had today,
Oh,
this
okay.
morning. Div, somebody was in the comments saying something else on there. I'm like, bro, where did you get that from?
And you can't expect Dallas fans to forget about this. Like, how can you forget about this?
I know, Richard. That's crazy that he said that. That's what he took from that. Like, bro, I don't know how to explain that. Like, I do not understand how he would get that from that. Like, I cannot from that show we did this morning get how he would get "We Talk Luca" from that. I really don't.
Hey, King.
What up,
Can you hear
Trap?
me?
Yes.
I'm the first person that commented on that members only video. If
Yep. You said
comment,
before everybody was
and
going to do it. I saw you.
I said, here before you are a traitor or you're not real Mav fans
Yep.
comments.
Yep. And right after you, somebody came and said, "You guys are traders." So, yeah, what? What do we do? That's how I feel, TGK. Like, I wish the Mavericks players right now, like, together would like just get a scalpel or something and take the Mavericks off the front of it and just play with like nothing across the front of the jersey at the top. Just had the numbers and their name and all that. That's how I feel right now. They can keep y'all Dallas and all that stuff on there if y'all got like the, or the Texas sign or whatever, but like the actual Mavericks, take it away, man.
Mavs 29-point game. What the hell? Oh my god! Don't make. Okay, good. He missed.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, on a winning side, it's a lot the Mavericks had to do to get me back as far as winning. Like, what year is this? 2000, this 25, right?
Yeah.
They can't lose again to 2030.
Win 5 in a row.
If they don't win a title from here to 2030, we can't even talk.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they needed to win like
Nope,
5
from
in a
here,
row.
I'm talking every game. I mean, every championship. From here to 2030, if they ain't win every one, we can't even talk. That's the type of team we better have since they made this team like that. I'm talking about winning I want a dynasty. I thought Luka was about to lead to a dynasty. So that's 2 or more. So they got what, 3 years, 4, 5 years or whatever? What's that? 6? They got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 years.
I don't know, man. They'll have to make some.
They got to
deals
win
to,
all
like,
5 of them for me.
They're gonna have to make some trades to get good like that.
All 5, Cam.
There's no way this team losing by
Because
31.
I really, Cam, I thought we was going to win this year and we were going to be the favorites, or it wasn't going to be much we had to do to be the favorites next year. I thought we were going to do it this year. There was going to be 2 right now.
Damn, that was a foul, man. Should have been.
Damn, they're about 33.
That's crazy, man. 33 is nasty.
They don't have enough play. How many players they got? 7, 8?
Well, they got to have 8 just to, or they have to forfeit.
Think about this, Div. If they had 6 players playing, right? If all of them got 20 points, that's 120 points. If all 6 of them got 20, that's 120.
Shit.
That's if all of them. That's like, yo, you got to give it your all today. Every one of us, you're playing almost every minute, and we got to all get 20 points. That's 120. They don't have enough players. Like, they don't. And to ask everybody to damn near score 20 is crazy.
So if you're Thompson, what are you thinking in the offseason, man?
I mean, if I'm the team, I'm trading him, no matter what he's thinking. But right now, Clay's saying the right things. Like, Clay even saying he's going to try to do something this year. Like, Clay wanted to win. He wanted to come here to try to win one before Golden State did. Now, like somebody said earlier, I think it was Cam or so, like, Cam, what's it, Golden State looking good and all now. They got Jimmy Butler. Got nothing to do with pods or like, what's his name? Still got the guy that got Buddy Hield. But still, to see the team winning now, it's like, damn, man, I just came here. Yeah, the song "Birds of a Feather," TGK. I feel like I've heard that. I know the saying actually. Who song is it, TGK? It ain't 50, is it? Billie Eilish or something like that. I knew you was gonna say that. I don't know none of her songs, man.
Do you think the Suns make it, man?
Nah, bro.
Do you think it'd be Dallas in there?
That's like asking me, do I know a Taylor Swift song? I do not know any, man. I do not know any Taylor Swift song other than "Shake It Off." I tell everybody that every time. That's the only Taylor Swift song I ever heard because The Rock did it on a damn lip sync battle or whatever.
Man, this is the guy they gave up. They got Martin for
Bro,
this.
Richard, they told me. I don't know. I don't know basketball, Richard. Richard, that fuels the fire. You don't understand. People say you don't know basketball. When I told them Portland is real close, a winner away and all that stuff, and they was like, nah, Portland, man. I'm like, nah, Portland close.
Look at the guy they got.
Now Portland competing for a play-in spot. That's crazy. They good.
Oh, you
Like
got
I
a good
said,
point. They might make it.
they're a decent team. They just gotta get over the top. Remember when I also told you that I told everybody when we lost to Detroit? I was like, Detroit a good team, y'all. They just started losing a couple before they played us, but they good. Detroit playing for a home seed in the playoffs. What?
Portland just need to get a bit of a run together because they're the only team with any
What?
kind of promise really out of these three.
What?
Suns are terrible, man.
Oh, he broke his other hand. That's Dante.
Oh, wow.
Dante Exum's career might be over, especially here at
That's
least.
his left hand. Wasn't that the same hand?
No, it was a shooting hand. It's his other hand now.
Wow. What the hell, man? What's this guy made of glass?
Because you're overplaying. Hey, Div. Guess what? When you overplay players, Div, especially guys known for injuries, accidents happen, Div.
Unbelievable.
Down
35 point. Jeez. No, 25. 20. No, 35 point loss. Holy shit.
You said 5-point game.
No, I said 35.
You said 5 point. Hell, they know what. What you count?
There you go. This guy's actually impressed me.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. That's black. You speaking my language, black. It's in the back of my mind. I'm trying not to talk about it. I'm trying not to talk about that, man, but I keep playing Clay, man.
Oh man, they're trying to look fancy. Man, this guy just
he broke both hands the same year. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's
I don't think I have either.
That's freaky as hell.
I figured it was the same hand, not
that's
the
crazy.
That's the Adelson curse, man.
Hands. He needs some milk, as they would say. Shout out. I hope he get better, but geez, he broke both hands.
I don't even think it's just the medical stuff anymore, man. I think it's just the Adelson curse. That's it.
I think we cursed.
Yeah,
I told everybody.
Is that what they're gonna call it?
Wow. I think the Mavericks cursed.
You think they're gonna call it the Luka curse?
Yeah, I think it cursed.
Ooh, damn.
I think it's karma. I think they cursed for all the stuff that happened. It all just caught up now, and that idiot going.
So do you think Kid gets? Do you think Kid and Nico last next year or no?
I don't know, man. I don't know. If the Mavericks not winning next year, what happens?
Damn.
What's the first move? It can't be Jason Kidd, right?
This is some basketball. Yeah. Easy money.
Yeah. This is brutal.
36 points.
Yeah, this is nasty work.
Game's not over.
Bro, I thought our window was so wide open, Sharon. And I keep telling y'all don't have to, not saying to you, Ariel, but y'all don't have to say that MFFL stuff no more. Don't fall for that and think that's how traditions and stuff, and people fall for stuff in blind faith. But that's first and foremost. And secondly, MFFL is a Mark Cuban thing. Mark Cuban don't own the team no more. They're not MFFLs and all no more. That ain't them. That was Mark Cuban. That's dead. Yeah, that's done. That Mad Fan for Life stuff, that's over. We're a different regime now. This is not MFFLs no more. Yeah, they might step down. Nico already said he only here for a couple more years. So it's TGK. It's like the wrestling people telling everybody that Cody Rhodes is a workhorse. Why you gotta tell him? I know.
Hey, is Chelsea Green on tonight or not?
I'm watching right now. They on a half commercial. I don't know who that coming in the ring. I got it like split screen.
If Chelsea Green's not on, I'm not watching.
That's why they gotta keep telling you, Latte. They never had to keep telling you that John Cena was workhorse. He just go out there and do it. They gotta keep telling us that Cody great. I'm like, why you gotta keep telling me that Cody great?
I used to hate Cena, man. Like back in like the 2010s and all that, but because when I used to over push him, but now I realize he's the truth.
Yeah, that's how with everybody. That's why, Ben. That's kind of why I tell you to stop hating Tatum and hold him before you go. I know you're gonna say I gotta hate him and all that stuff. Because once it's over, what you're gonna realize, damn, I didn't pay attention to anything he did. I was just hating the whole time. I did it with half a Kobe career. I did it for a bunch of LeBron's career until LeBron really got to Miami later on and all that stuff. Like I thought LeBron had chosen one this year. I'm like, come on, man, this is nonsense. I was hating, chosen one. He can't even win and do this, all that nonsense. Like, so I had to stop. That's why guys is on different levels. That's just what it is. Just different levels.
I mean, Tatum is definitely an elite role player. I'll give him that.
Oh man, bro, his career is amazing. If it was anybody not called Tatum, you'd be like, damn, he's a Tatum first ballot Hall of Famer. How about I say that? Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, I mean he plays a good role for his team.
Oh my god,
what's wrong with
Ben?
you,
Like
man?
I will never like that dude.
Damn,
I'm gonna tell my kids. Man, Tatum, you remember that guy Tatum? He's trash.
My kids are gonna be like, oh yeah, we're just watching some Jason Tatum highlights from
Bro,
before we were
Easton
born.
got
And I'll be
30
like,
points.
who?
Exactly. But defense wins championships.
Okay, how are the Lakers winning 17-11 right now? And the
It's
Mavs
the
are
beginning of the
Mavs
game.
are losing
Why
by
you always do that?
34. Mavs losing by 34. What the hell? Both
Why you
teams
always
are
do that like
injured.
at the beginning of the game? Like how somebody winning 17-11. The game ain't even started yet.
I'm just saying that to like compare the Mavs score. I'm just being a dumbass. Don't worry about it.
Come on. That Alex Len is trash, man.
He is. He's so bad, dude.
No, he's
Hey,
actually
Cam. So Cam, here's my thing with Bron. I think two things can be right. Like Bron is the reason for a lot of trash that goes on, but Bron is the reason a lot of stuff turned around in the player's favor as well. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
he's the martyr, so people hate him because of what he did and he stepped up first. But he's done great as well. Like for all the bad stuff, point and say, man, Bron started that stuff. It's some good stuff you can point at and say, man, Bron got people where they like that now as well. That's why I'm like, that's just what it is. That's why I say two things can be true. He cries. I told you when he broke his hand allegedly in the finals, and after it was over, he didn't wear a cast at all. And then to change the narrative, control the narrative, he wore a cast. I thought that was weak as hell. Like I would call it out. Some things he do is weak as hell. Like bro, what are you doing, bro? Just go do this. But at the same time, like I can't discredit the greatness he does as well. I hated the way Michael Jordan treated his players. I hated the way Kobe Bryant taught the players and all. Like, I hated that when it was the middle years when Kobe couldn't find a teammate and he was just being that dude. I was like, Kobe, you gotta stop being a you know what, a PRICK.
Hey, Luka's gonna make LeBron the GOAT, man. I'm telling you.
Luka's already making LeBron look good.
No, he's gonna make him the GOAT.
He can never be the GOAT because he playing with Luka.
Yeah, but he's 40.
That don't mean nothing. I mean, Michael Jordan with the Wizards would have played with Luka. He'd have probably won a championship.
Man, what's up with Houston? Why are they still scoring? Like, give up already, man. Like,
yeah, man, they're already dead. Stop kicking
what
them in
did
the
Dallas do to them, man? Like,
yes.
Jesus. Grimes would have made
They're
that.
just out here padding their stats at this point.
Grimes would have made that.
Do you think Braun and Brown could win a championship on that team? Braun and Jaylen Brown.
On Boston.
On the Lakers.
Maybe?
No, I don't.
Okay, you think maybe. I'm gonna let you have your opinion. Maybe. Do you think Braun and Kyrie could win?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I say all this to say I'm giving you Braun with number 2s. That's why Braun can't be the GOAT no more. Jordan won all 6 is the dude with Scottie Pippen beside him. Braun can't win no more as a dude, probably. That's why he can't be the GOAT. It don't matter. He's no longer the bus driver. If you're not the bus driver no more, these rings don't count the same. Jordan rings will always like
He was the
overshadow
star
his.
player. Yeah, yeah. No, he's right. That's a great point, actually.
When Kobe and Shaq played together, it was Shaq.
That's why I don't. That's why Kobe not better than LeBron to me. I remember who Shaq was.
I will
Shaq
say
was the bus driver. No matter how great Kobe was,
Yeah.
Shaq was the bus driver.
And I'll say this too, is that if you say who had the best career, definitely LeBron.
Still Michael Jordan.
No, career. Like I'm saying,
Michael Jordan. Still Michael Jordan. So
if
Div,
LeBron wins,
Div, I'll ask you this. Right now, if they stop their careers, I've never seen nobody do that. Michael Jordan, they're punishing Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan didn't have to play more.
Right.
LeBron is chasing Jordan. This is why he
Right.
has so many points and all that, because he's chasing Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Good
Jordan
point.
could have played more. He has the 6 already, and y'all saying you should have played more to chase yourself. He's like, but I have the 6. I could have I stopped.
Yeah,
I didn't have to play even more. I could have just played the 13 or whatever and been done. I'd have still had a better career than LeBron.
And imagine if Jordan would actually went to a team where they could win.
He
could
LeBron
win
has that
more
great
than
longevity
6.
stuff. That's great. He has the longevity. He's now the GOAT at something. He's the GOAT at the age. Whatever age he plays it now, he's probably gonna be the greatest at that age now. And that's awesome. But his career ain't better than Jordan's. Jordan averaged 30 for his career.
How old
Jordan would have damn near had every record LeBron got if he'd have played the same amount of time LeBron did, by far. Jordan would have had 50,000 right now regular season points if he'd have played as long as LeBron did. Like 50,000 regular season by itself.
How old was Tom Brady when he quit?
You say what?
How old was Tom Brady when he quit?
I think like 45.
Holy what? I think he's trying to chase that.
I mean, he could, but what I'm saying, he's still trying to chase. He's trying to set his own standard. That longevity thing is what we're going to talk about with Bron. He's making his own standard. But would you rather have Bron's career or would you rather have Jordan's career?
Well, if I love basketball, probably I'd want to be playing more.
You want to play more? So at the end of the day, I thought you were a winner. See, Dave, you be
no. I'm saying if I want to play more, no. But if he gets like 2 more rings, plays longer.
Hold on, let me ask you this: if Bron would have won, say Bron went to the championship 10 times, right?
Yeah.
If he'd have won all 10 of them, would he still be playing?
No, he would quit a long time ago.
There you go.
He would have been like, I'm the best.
You got my point now. Guys. You get my you catch my drift now.
Yeah.
If he'd have played all of them, would he still be? If he'd won all of them, would he still be playing? No, he wouldn't. He would not.
It's impressive to me what he's doing though at that age.
Like that's wild that people crucify Jordan because he didn't play longer because he didn't have to. Man, Jordan, you should have played longer and got the all-time scoring record.
He literally
Jordan
got
left
bored
without the all-time scoring record because everybody knew. Nobody cared that Karl Malone and them had it because they played more years than Jordan. None of them were better. We cared about points per game. Nobody cared about that all-time scoring. What was your points per game? Jordan led the league in scoring 10 times. And 6 times he won the championship. There's been only one other scoring champion that's won a championship, I believe, and that's Steph Curry.
So what do you think of if you had to put money down?
No, I'm sorry. It was my bad. He didn't even win a championship. I'm lying. He went to the finals, I think, when he did it. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I think it was he lost that year. That's it. Usually people don't win the championship when they're the scoring leader. Just Michael Jordan. That's why Michael Jordan had to deal with the criticism. That's what I'm saying to y'all. He got that criticism. He was just a scorer. The logic says before him and after him. If you score the most in the league, you don't have enough energy to do anything else to win a championship. Michael Jordan is the only guy still to this day to prove that's wrong. 6 times. 6 times. Nobody else can do it, Div. He did it 6 times.
No, I got you. He could have done it more if he didn't quit.
He did it. Nobody else can do that. Listen, I'm giving you something that nobody. It's not even like, damn, I did it 1 time. Nobody else can do it. He did it 6 times. Something that nobody else can do. I disagree with that one, D-Star. I don't think he'd won 8 in a row. That's dumb. The NBA was too good at that point. It wasn't like the 60s and all this. I don't think he got all 8. Because he struggled when he came back as 45. They needed Dennis Rodman. Because Shaq was giving him the business at that point. But he could have had 8. He could have had 8 in total though if he wouldn't have retired at all and just played his career out like the regular part of his career until he was done. He could have still got 8. also think the Wizards would have got to the playoffs with him. Everybody tried like the Wizards was so trash and all. He was so trash. Michael Jordan had the Wizards competing for. I used to watch all the damn Wizards games almost. So that's to the point when I did watch Michael Jordan all the time because they come on my TV. I'm in the Wizards area. All his games used to come on the TV and all. I used to stay watching his basketball games. Michael Jordan was out there dominating, giving guys 50 and all that, competing, had them guys ready for a playoff spot until his knee got hurt. Here you go, babe.
Look at it, Richard.
I don't think MJ would have caught Russell, Richard. That was a different day and age. There's only 14 teams or whatever. That to get 11, that'd have been stupid. Jordan had to start early. Early, I thought if he'd get 11, like he'd had to
How
start
old
winning
was
when he first
Jordan
got
when
in
he
the league.
started?
You say what?
How old was Jordan when he started?
22.
Oh wow.
21. I think. I'm sorry, 21.
Damn.
And then he won his championship when he was 28, I believe. His first one.
Wow.
So it was
Damn,
22
28,
because he got
29,
drafted.
30, 31. So
Say
he
what?
won like that many in a row after 28. Damn.
Yeah, Jordan was Jordan before
That's
Jordan
crazy.
made it to the conference finals, right? He had no other All-Star on his team. Okay. So he was putting up 63 against Larry Bird and taking the overtime and all that. He had no other All-Star on his team, right? Right, Dave? Listen
Yeah.
to me. Let me
Which is
there's
why
people
didn't Bird
that
make
don't
a
know
comment about him?
history. Let me explain this to you. Shout out to Nick Wright and all of them and all the other guys. They act like they forget about this. Jordan did not have an All-Star. My guy Max Kellerman used to say this all the time, though. Did not have an All-Star all that time he was doing all that. They gave him Scottie Pippen, right? Scottie Pippen wasn't an All-Star at first. Lost to Detroit in the second round, right?
Yeah.
The year Scottie Pippen became an All-Star for the first time, Jordan went to the conference finals, right? And he lost the conference finals because Scottie Pippen had a migraine and couldn't play in the series.
The whole
When
series?
after that season, when Scottie Pippen was straight and he was an All-Star beside Michael Jordan, Mike won rings from that point on. You gave him one guy to help him. He won rings. Malcolm, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, don't do that. I'll be going too far. Scottie Pippen way better than Klay Thompson, and I love Klay. Don't.
Are they trashing Klay Thompson or what?
Here we go, Div. I got to
What are
give
they
more
doing?
history lessons.
Wait, what are they doing? What did they say?
Let me give you more history lessons, y'all. The year that Michael Jordan retired the first time when he played basketball, that year, the Chicago Bulls still won like 55 games, right? With Scottie Pippen, just the lane guy. Scottie Pippen was the All-Star Game MVP. Scottie Pippen came in third in regular season MVP, and he led Chicago in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. Stop. Y'all got to stop that. Scottie Pippen been the reason a lot of teams done flirted with championships and all. Think about the Portland Trailblazers when they lost to Shaq and Kobe. Scottie was the leader of that team. Y'all got to stop that. Don't do that. Y'all be yelling what other people be saying and all. I'm like, nah, bro. I know y'all history. Klay Thompson ain't never did that. They yelled at Klay Thompson last year or 2 years ago. He's doing that for the Golden State and all that. Scottie Pippen had Chicago as a contender by himself. Scottie Pippen, one of my favorite players of all time. Like Scottie Pippen is the prototype for LeBron James. LeBron is like a combination, a 2.0 of if you mix Magic with Scottie Pippen. Scottie was that per point forward at that time. Like Scottie did all the stuff that Jordan could just be an assassin. They said, Scottie, you're good enough to go do all that stuff. You handle the basketball and be the point guard. Go ahead, Scottie. You want to play the major defensive role and be the number one guy on that side? Go ahead, Scottie. You want to get the boards and bring them up the court, get the triple doubles and all that? Go ahead, Scottie. They took work off of Jordan's plate and gave it to Scottie Pippen because Scottie was that dude.
30-point game. Or no?
40-point game.
Damn.
I thought you said a 3-point game, Dave.
Jeez, man. You don't have
Yeah,
your
3-point game.
damn. 37. They're not going to shoot.
You said we talking about Marcus or Michael. Which video? Which video, Try? You not on the stage no more? Which video you talking about? Video clip.
Man, if the Lakers win tonight against Denver, it's going to be awesome. Ben, you watching it?
No, can we put it on? Can we put it on?
I have it
The,
on the other thing, but
Where you
The
at,
King.
Try? I don't see Try. You said it's in this chat. How far back was it? I see that one down bottom that what's the name just did? The game over. You want VIP?
she's probably thinking you're going to put the Laker game on.
She like VIP. The Laker game over, basically.
No, it just started.
Oh, it just started. I might
To the
leave it on
first
for you.
quarter.
I want VIP.
Huh?
I want VIP.
You already got VIP.
King, the video I posted in chat on my other account.
The one about Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan went off 90. I thought you was the Bron fan, though. Which one are you, Try?
No, LeBron's my idol, but MJ's the GOAT.
Okay. All right. I can rock with that. Okay. I can that's real. That's real talk right there. That's the realest LeBron fan I've ever heard. There you go.
But I just like to troll as like a LeBron Glazer and stuff because it's funny.
Look at Johnny. He's just hilarious. If I didn't know better, Johnny's my twin. I swear.
So your brother from another mother?
Yeah. He just makes these comments that I would make.
He a mister from another sister?
He's hilarious, man. He just comes in here because you know how everybody was Glaze and Christy.
Hey, King.
Johnny B said you can never be the beauty.
Hey, King.
This is my guy, Johnny B, man. I met the crazy Johnny B, like the only person in the glow yard I've actually met in real life.
Oh, really?
Real tough.
King, I want to become a Charles Barkley fan.
You should be a Charles Barkley fan. He way better than Zion.
Because
damn.
Because my mom's uncle.
Why you say it like that, Div? Like,
because the
just
guy
telling you,
just
way better than
started.
Zion.
Zion hasn't even played one season yet, man. Give him a chance.
Charles Barkley was drafted the same year as Michael Jordan. Charles Barkley was drafted the same year as Michael Jordan.
Hey, King, but my mom's uncle's favorite player in the 90s was Charles Barkley, and I just want to study his game and see why was he a lot of people's favorites.
Because he was a beast.
Someone told me.
There you go, Malcolm. Trading for Theo Pinson. Theo Pinson trying to be on the team.
Hey, King, I heard Charles Barkley was like a Giannis, but smaller.
He was. Charles Barkley was 6'4". Charles Barkley was the same height as Dwayne Wade. Playing power forward in the NBA, getting you 16 rebounds.
Was he a good defender?
No, but he would get you 16 rebounds though, and he was an amazing offensive player.
Was he like a 3-point shooter? Or was he more like a layup mid-range?
That was his issue. So his issue is that he shot too many threes when he was like the worst 3-point shooter in the league, and he still was like the most efficient player in the NBA as far as field goal percentage. So he shot too many threes. That's the issue. So if he didn't shoot threes, Charles Barkley could have damn near shot 70% from the field.
Was he like a mid-range guy, or was he more about layup?
He could shoot midi. He could get the midi, and he get to the bucket though. He would get to the bucket like Zion. They changed the rule for Charles Barkley. He used to put his butt on you. So Charles Barkley used to put his butt on you with the basketball and just keep backing you into the paint. Like he would just do that from the 3-point line or whatever and just back you. So they made a 5-second rule when you got the basketball that you can't back somebody down more than 5 seconds. You got to pass the ball back out and repost because of Charles Barkley.
There's a rule like that?
Yeah.
King.
That's why whenever you see people with the basketball, Div, and they get the ball, like when Luke had the ball, he's dribbling, and he passed it back out to Bron, because you got 5 seconds. Yes.
Hey, King, another question. Who would you rather have shoot the 3, Giannis or Charles Barkley, if Charles Barkley wasn't that good of a 3-point shooter?
Charles Barkley. Charles shot too many threes. Charles could hit 3, though. He had like a form and all that. He could hit the 3. He just shouldn't have been shooting 3s. Yeah, he was like
I didn't.
6'4", 300. Yep.
I
In
didn't
his
know. I
prime
didn't
though,
know.
when Charles in Phoenix, man, Charles was in shape. Like, I'm not talking about like, you know how we talk about Luka in shape and all that. When Charles Barkley was on the Phoenix Suns and he won the MVP, Charles Barkley was ripped. Like, Charles Barkley was in shape.
Didn't he intentionally gain weight to avoid the 76ers draft?
Mm-hmm. And they
Was that
still
because
picked him.
the 76ers were trash at the time,
So
or
he
was it
was,
like another?
yeah, he didn't want to be there. So he was big, in Philadelphia. He slimmed up and then went to Phoenix and then got bigger again because he started getting injured again once he left Phoenix, started going like to Houston and all that. But Charles Barkley, it wasn't like he was all. Go look at Charles Barkley in Phoenix. Charles Barkley was a beast when he was in Phoenix.
I heard he fell off though when he went to the Rockets?
Because he hurt his I think he ruptured his quad or something.
Okay, see
Yep,
you
right
guys
on down the
later.
rebound. Charles Barkley was 6'4", getting you 15 rebounds.
I didn't know he was 6'4". King, I didn't know he was 6'4". I thought he would have been like 6'7" or something.
They used to put him as a higher height. I think they listed him like 6'6", 6'7", but he was 6'4". Go look at Luka beside Charles Barkley. When Luka was standing beside him, they were talking. He was towering over Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is short.
Because every time I saw Jordan Barkley next to each other, they don't look much different in height. Maybe a little bit taller, but
Barkley's
not
shorter
crazy.
than Jordan.
I personally think the most perfect height to be in the NBA is like 6'6" or something.
If Charles Barkley was in the league today, he probably would. We'd be telling him why you shooting threes, but he'd still be dominating. He'd be doing what like Giannis and Zion and them doing, like on spread coverage, 1-on-1, him getting to the rim, nobody stopping him.
King, who are your three guys in the NBA outside like Jordan? Who are your top three guys in the 90s for NBA other than Jordan?
Hakeem Olajuwon and probably Charles Barkley. I'm taking Rodman Jennikin. Rodman was getting you like 18 rebounds at like 6'7". Rodman was dumb, man. Rodman, yo, oh my gosh. I wish y'all could see some of these 90s players, man, that people call trash. Yo, Rodman was all over the place. You know, some rebounds. Like, bro, he was just getting every rebound. You're like, damn, Dennis Rodman.
Hey, King, who do you think was the most underrated and underappreciated 90s player?
Underrated and underappreciated 90s player.
Were they glazing Stockton and stuff?
Might be John Stockton.
I look what I said. It's John Stockton. I feel like they didn't talk about him really.
It might be John Stockton. It's probably John. I would say John Stockton.
I wanted to watch the Reggie Miller highlights, but I heard he wasn't as good as people say he was.
I wasn't a Reggie Miller fan. That's raw, dude.
Reggie
would get you like 19, 9, 20, something like that, like 20 points a game and all that. Like, I've always thought Reggie should have been a number 2. That's why when he had Jalen Rose that year, that Jalen was number 1. They went to the finals.
So he's kind of like a very strong like role player or something.
He like Klay Thompson, not with the defense though. He's a better Klay Thompson on offense, worse Klay Thompson on defense.
So he's like a perfect third option or second option.
He probably be a number 2. That's what I said. He was competing with Jordan as far as in the Eastern Conference Finals as the number 1. So as the number 2, he made it to the finals against Kobe and Shaq. But like I said, I think at number 2, he could have won a championship prize at number 2.
Oh, so Reggie Miller would have been dumb if he had like a Luka beside him.
Yeah, or just somebody, because Reggie Miller was a point forward. I mean, not Reggie Miller. Jalen Rose was a point forward.
How tall was he? I really don't know how tall these guys were.
I think like 6'7", 6'8".
See, that's the perfect height to me in the NBA, like 6'6", 6'7". I wouldn't want to be like 6'10".
Peyton Pritchard, or John Stockton. That's disrespectful. Better defender, Rodman by far. Dennis Rodman, one of the greatest defenders of all time. Charles Barkley, not a good defender at all.
Did he have like slow feet or something? Or
Rodman won DPOY. Rodman won DPOY, I think, twice in Detroit.
So, King, what made Charles Barkley not a good defender? Did he just have like slow feet or something?
Kind of like, you know how Zion is right now? How Zion not that great of a defender? as far as movement and all that, like he good
I
on
mean,
the offensive side.
Zion's a good help side defender.
He's the help. Yeah, he. Rodman didn't do that. I mean, Barkley didn't do that jumping out the gym like trying to. Zion can jump higher than Barkley did. Like, he's a freak. Not saying that Barkley couldn't jump.
Oh, Keen, that video posted, I saw like one similar to what's it called? Barkley and Jordan. Jordan was cooking him.
Bro, Barkley had an incredible one of the best finals performances I've ever seen. Like, I'm serious. When he was playing against Jordan in the finals, Barkley was killing, and Jordan outdid him like by far. Jordan then had his best finals performance because Barkley had the MVP that year. Jordan said, "I'm gonna show you you're not the number one player, and I'm gonna just drop 40 something a game in this finals for you."
Was there ever games where Charles Barkley outplayed Michael Jordan performance wise?
I mean, there might have been like a regular season game or so, but in that finals, when they played each other in the finals, like I said, Barkley was having incredible games, and they won two. I think after they went down, they went down. They lost the first two, won the second two, then lost the last two. They Charles Barkley's having great games. The whole, like I said, Charles Barkley was probably averaging probably 35 and 12 or something like that, right? Probably something dumb. Michael Jordan was averaging like 43, like 5 and 5 or something like that. You feel me? Like, Michael Jordan was just Michael Jordan. Oh, Michael Jordan.
Look at the video I just posted. Look at them
y'all don't
stats.
understand, man.
Can you look at them stats from both those guys in that video title?
Let me see. You said they got the stats in the title?
In the thumbnail. If you saw the thumbnail.
Wait, they had 63 total?
Yeah, like Jordan had like 32 and Barkley had like 29, but they both had like 14 rebounds.
And that was like a regular season game. So you gotta look at that like a finals game or something like that. Bro, Jordan was that dude. And not Reggie Miller, not like Halliburton. Like I say, Klay Thompson. I'm telling you, like Klay Thompson. Reggie Miller is Klay Thompson on offense. That guy to just keep moving. And you like, man, what the hell? Why does he keep moving? He's that. That's Reggie Miller. But Reggie would do dirty stuff too. He'd be pushing off all the time. Top 5 guards of the 90s. Jordan, probably Reggie, Mitch Richmond, maybe Tim Hardaway Sr. It was more of a big man league. So I say Jordan didn't really have a bunch of guards he had to compete against. He was competing against the centers and was cooking them. Isaiah Thomas was kind of done in the 90s. Latte. Gary Payton. I forgot about Gary Payton. There you go. I forgot about GP. GP and John Stockton. There you go. GP, John Stockton, Michael Jordan, Mitch Richmond, and Reggie Miller.
Hey, King, you ready for the stats for that game? Reggie Miller 29, 14, and 8, and Jordan had 34, 8, and 11.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them were killing it.
I done told you, every Michael Jordan against every player he's ever played in NBA history. Ever try. Listen, ever. Mike, I mean, any player, any player. You can point at any player Michael Jordan has ever played against. Any player. There's only one player that has a higher points per game versus Michael Jordan. There's only one player that has him as far as points per game when they going against each other, and that's Allen Iverson. That's it. No other. Charles Barkley head to head don't got a better scoring output than Jordan. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Kobe back. Like, it didn't matter. Anybody, Jordan was outdoing everyone. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, this dude Michael Jordan is on a different level.
Oh, King,
they were scared of him. Like, not only could Jordan do the passing and the rebounding, and you feel like the playmaking and all that, but he was a beast. Like, Michael Jordan, one of the greatest defenders of all time. And his scoring, bro, like, that's what I'm telling you. The scoring was just a different. Like, Michael Jordan would cross out two players on your team by himself. That's the stuff I say about Luka and all. Like, can you cross out? Luka can cross out two guys. Michael crosses out two people on your team nightly.
Hey, Keen, I just saw the Barkley stats. He shot 26% from a three career-wise.
Told you. I think
His
Charles Barkley literally might be the worst 3-point shooter of all time.
and his field goal was 54%, so he was still efficient.
I told you. Like, come try. You tell me I know basketball?
Yeah,
You
but
say I know basketball.
was he sketchy on the free throw? He was 73%. It says from career-wise.
I mean, that's it's not bad for a power forward. When you take 73% from our power forwards.
I think Luka this season has a better free throw percentage than him. I guess
think
this
it
one
is.
season.
But Luka's a guard too. As I said, he played power forward.
I mean, but still, you know, shouldn't you practice your free throws?
You should. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but damn, I'm not saying Charles Barkley is Luka. I'm just like you picking it. He had problems. He's not Michael Jordan. That's why he didn't win a championship.
His points though per game career-wise is kind of 22 points per game.
And 22 points a game back then is that's a career though.
So I'm
So
saying
he over 20 for his career. And like I said, the 22 is different, and he had years, like I said, when he was hurt and all that stuff towards the end of his career too.
But yeah, he's if you look at all his season, he's a terrible 3-point shooter. His lowest was almost 16% in the season.
Shot too many threes, man.
He was statistically worse. He's statistically a worse 3-point shooter than Ben Simmons.
He's the worst 3-point shooter of all time, I think.
Was he just shooting so many threes because of Jordan? He wanted to be like egotistical or something?
Nah, he's just doing other stuff. We get lazy. You know when players get lazy? You know when Lucas starts shooting a bunch of step backs? When you can tell he like tired and stuff like that? Charles Barkley would shoot threes. He'd be like, yo, Charles, stop shooting threes.
Would he literally shoot out the game?
Hmm?
Would he literally shoot so many threes that he would just shoot out the game?
Nah, because he was usually putting you in the game. Like you see how efficient he was. You say his career was 55%. He the worst 3-point shooter of all time.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
next time
saying. If he actually didn't shoot threes, Charles Barkley's career field goal percentage would be like 60%.
But what I'm saying is, sometimes Lucas just shoots so many threes, it just shoots out of the game where it's like, stop giving up possessions like that.
He don't really shoot you out the game. Like Luka does too much to shoot you out the game. Yeah, he'll shoot sometimes and lose, but he don't usually shoot you out the game. Like usually he's still getting points on it. He'd be like, oh, you shouldn't have shot that was bad at that moment and all. But he's not shooting you out of the game. Shooting you out of the game is when you're just shooting the whole game and you're not doing nothing for the team. It's just, yo, you trash. There are times when J.R. Smith will shoot a team out the game. Like, stop shooting, J.R. Smith. You can't. Tim Hardaway Jr. shoots you out the game. Stop shooting, Tim. You're not making a shot. You're not doing anything. Stop shooting.
Did Charles Barkley come in the league good, or did he have like a development period?
No, he came into the league pretty good. These dudes nice, man. I can tell you, these dudes are nice. These old players, some of these old players are nice. They're nice. They will still be able to play today. Nice.
I still want to know
what
what
old players are. I told you it's more. I trust the guys at the top of the old school more than I do the guys now because they were more fundamentally sound. As far as skill though, on pickup game, we just picking up dudes. There's more guys today that you can pick up and say, hey, choose him from the bottom of the bench.
But I see the hype behind him. He seems like some of the plays he can pass and stuff.
Oh, Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley, bro. Charles Barkley, one of the greatest players ever the game of basketball. Try like he's saying it like, he's one of the greatest players ever the game of basketball.
I know, but it's like because, like I said, I didn't grow up watching him, so I don't. I just hear stories of him being good, but I don't.
He only reason he didn't win is because of Michael Jordan, man. He made it to the finals. He was an MVP. On Team USA, on the Dream Team, Charles Barkley was the best player on the team when they were playing. I mean, he's not the best player, obviously, but he played the best on the Dream Team.
But he's a big guy. He has like that tight end body.
Bro, that's why Joker should be MVP this year. Dave, you still here? Is he
No,
here?
he left. He left.
Yo, the Joker is top 3 in points, rebounds, and assists. Try. The Joker almost leading the league in points, rebounds, and assists. He almost leading the league in all 3. Not just having a triple double. He's almost leading the league in all 3. This dude, that's dumb. Yo, that's stupid. And his efficiency done. So I'm like, bro, the years he deserved it, they don't give it to him. This dude is top 3. And when I saw that, I'm like, that is unbelievable. I didn't watch Mandalorian, Richard. That's real. I told you, I don't think Shea doing much better than he did last year. He's just scoring a little bit more. And his team got a bad record.
I just think Shea gets benefit of the doubt because he has like a good all around team.
As I asked earlier, if you took Shea off of this team, this current Shea, the MVP Shea, and put him back on that Luka team that went to the Western Conference Finals, do we go to the Western Conference Finals? And y'all said no. So if that's the case, then there's levels of this. What are we talking about? That's how I feel. Latte, he said, joke about it. You still here? You gonna run the stage, Latte? I'm about to get off. I gotta take a run real quick. Make a run. So take a run. That sounds like a guy. Do something.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off too.
Cause I told you I can't watch these Lakers games, especially if Luka not playing and all. This is just me watching to be tired.
All right, King. Well, thanks for having me up. I'm gonna go.
All right, no problem, Latte. I saw you, Latte. Try. I was typing back to Latte. I don't know, Latte. Um, I don't know what game. What game is on tomorrow? Whatever y'all want, man. Latte, you
King,
know, you control the remote. If you gonna be watching whatever game you want to watch, Latte. If there's a
King,
game on, or if there's another game, when that game go off and you still want to watch another one, turn the stream on, man. It don't matter. If people want to come watch it, they can watch it.
hey, King, can you guys still do the blast from the past shows?
Yeah, the old games, like on YouTube and all. Yes,
I want to see a Charles Barkley one.
we have some. Check out on Playback. Some of the old. We got some Charles Barkley old games. We got a Charles Barkley game. I think it's his career high when he scored 60 against Golden State Warriors or something like that. We did one of those games. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna let you know exactly. If I can see. I want to see what we had as far as the other stuff. I can't see. But yeah, we got one of Charles. Look at Charles Barkley. Look up one of our older games on Playback, one of our replays. It's the game where we had I think it was Phoenix versus Golden State. It was like 90 something. All right, I'm getting off here too. I guess I'll make a run. Latte, the stage is yours, man. Let me know if
Oh
you
yeah, I see. You're talking about the Sonics and Suns and like the Suns and the Warriors. Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm about to end this. Actually, no, I'm not going to end it. They can keep the content on YouTube. Oh, you ending it too last day? All right. Well, I'm going to end this then. All right, everybody. Good night. I will see y'all. I guess Latte might see y'all again tomorrow. But when the Mavericks play again? Sunday? Okay, well, we'll have the Maverick game going on Sunday if you want to be back for the Mavericks. Other than that, come back and watch whatever games we got going on tomorrow. But other than that, we out. Appreciate everybody. Peace.